you want to. And you're...
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. This show is dedicated to the United States of America.
Nicholas.
It's about to die in 24 hours. It was a good run, America. It was a good run. You got rock and roll in there. You had the assembly line with the T model Ford and shit like that.
Like four presidential assassinations.
We really did it all. People, it's Monday. It's 8 o'clock. You know what that means? It's time for Polyester Blend Live.
Can I join in on that one day? I feel like you have to enjoy that all by yourself.
Whenever you want, my friend, you are more than welcome. People, my name's Ryan Schlegel. I join you from the fine west side of Salt Lake City, Rose Park community, one of the best in the planet. But I'm not alone. I'm joined. No, that's not the sun. No, that's not Big Bird. That is our good friend.
What do you do?
In his yellow shirt, Clayton. Clayton, are you with me?
Yeah, man. The theme of this program is Everything's All Good, Sunshine, Positive Vibes. And I'm bringing it with my shirt.
And you're bringing it like a dad's. You're bringing it like a dad's bringing 12 beers onto the golf course, dude, with that polo shirt.
What's great is that I picked this shirt out thinking, God, this is going to be so comfortable.
and
now it's really uncomfortable.
It's going to give me 5 minutes, dude. It's going to give me 5 minutes of material. Hopefully 50 more. Hopefully 2 hours worth of material.
Is there any color of shirt that I could wear that you wouldn't make?
Nope.
I mean, I've tried black. I've tried black, and that was like, you know.
What are you, Johnny Cash?
No, I believe it was. What did we decide? I was trying to go for.
It was what's his name? The guy who did The Office, Ricky Gervais.
Yeah.
You were going for your Ricky Gervais.
That weird.
It's that weird club of comedians who are like they hit a certain point, and God knows I should be at that point too. They're just like black T-shirts for the rest of time.
Tight black.
Tight black T-shirts. He just got done, I believe, unless he was let go for political reasons. He made his politics known. And he was fired from his volunteer job. I don't know. Maybe he's getting paid. Ryan Bradford from San Diego, our Ed McMahon. Are you there?
Hey-oh. Yeah, I did get fired. I was dragged out of the Super Bowl screaming, Prop 22. I'm just Prop 22.
Bradford, that killed our California guest. He really enjoyed that joke because he gets the reference.
I have a bunch of California-centric jokes for
Bradford,
Godfrey.
I want to hear all about it, but we
need to crack into the California market, so more California jokes.
We'll be up the numbers, and he is here live. First person since Ryan Bradford around the 4th of July to be in the deep confines of Schludio B, deep 30, about 3 floors below the surface of the earth. We are down here with that open door to the outside, so that joke doesn't work. But all the way from L.A., north of San Diego, some say the Superior, where the brains of California are, compared to where Bradford is in San Diego.
I don't think anyone has ever said that.
Louis Godfrey, he's over to my left, but he's below you on the screen. Louis, you're here.
I'm here. Yeah.
Thank
you for having me tonight, guys.
So glad Lou's here.
Thrill.
He's all set up. Bradford, he's got a space heater way too far away from him. He's got...
How many White Claws did you...
I have no White Claws. We got LaCroix for him here tonight.
I'm drinking LaCroix.
I got a cooler full of it, so you get in there anytime you need, Lou. If you need a sandwich or something, I'll DoorDash that shit. You want a Subway? I'll get it here.
Can you give me a Jersey Mike?
Shut the fuck up,
right? To San Diego.
Sorry, Mom. Sorry, Tony. Off the swear jar is already off to a bad start.
Swear jar. Election swear jar.
It's very bad.
Man.
Very bad.
Yeah, don't start a swear jar tomorrow.
Very good stuff. We are working on all sorts of audio issues. We've got Clay manning it here tonight, which is great. Louis,
I'm just trying to quality control this show, man.
Louis,
I'm trying to make
speak. Does that sound better?
Yeah.
Is that better? How about that? Keep going.
But I will say, I have been hoarding all the Prop 22 flyers I've been getting, which are many, because they've spent an ungodly amount of money trying to pass that thing.
Okay, by the way...
just in case there's a toilet paper shortage.
Listen.
Louis, let's not explain it.
Oh,
let's
man.
Keep referencing it throughout the show.
By the way, side bet, Ryan, a little prop bet on the side. How many props are there on the California ballot this year?
Oh, dude, I'm all for the prop bets. If we want to start...
I don't know the answer, so...
By the way, there was, let's just say, Clay, we play poker on Fridays with a very influential reporter. I'm not going to say what outlet, but he did write a column this today where he kind of was dropping bet percentages, bet lines on the local and I was like, I feel like that was influenced a little bit, Clay. I'm just going to say. And
I believe one of the lines in the article is, "I need some action," which I've heard many times on the podcast.
That makes me so happy. I know.
I texted our friends thread that said it was an obvious nod to poker banter.
Well, you know it's bad when Tyler Ford, good friend of the show, who's been on before, texts me right away. He's like, I just read, let's just say, R. Gurkey.
Wait, too obvious.
That's too obvious. Let's just say he read that article. He's like, do you have something to do with what's going on here? I was just saying the dude thread is always going off about what can we get action on, as long as he doesn't tag Reyes and that stuff.
The prop betness was pretty funny.
It's good stuff. Well, hopefully the nation does not crumble. We have a proper secession of power one to another, because all this will seem very unfunny if it doesn't go well tomorrow. And
that's why we've constructed this.
Yes, Clay. Explain
tonight the way it is.
Explain, Clay. What's your vibe? Well, you were as the godfather of the show. You really came up with this one. Talk about it.
Well, we're either like geniuses of like positive like Buddhist energy, or we're the band on the Titanic. Like, everything's good, man.
Yeah,
we're going.
I can tell you.
Yeah. I found it a very insightful recommendation.
Positive vibes only.
Yeah, no, you're totally right, Ryan Bradford. It was an insightful idea on the Podfather, Godfather, to really come up with this idea to do positive vibes. I will just say, you brought up the fact that it could go haywire. Well, 4 years ago at this time, I was hosting bingo, which I know is a bingo every time I bring it up on the show. Polyester Blend bingo, how many times I bring it up. But that was one of my...
Wait, did you used to host bingo?
I dabbled in it a little bit. But I will say, 4 years ago, for that, I brought all this American flag stuff. I bought all this American flag stuff to give away as a part of I was like, Hillary's going to win. I'm going to give it all this American stuff. America is going to, that's why we love America. America does what's right. And that's why I'm celebrating America during this bingo night. And as I start bingo at like 8 o'clock, it's already clear this ain't going well. This ain't going well at all. And I ditched that idea, and I end the night so hammered, I just started going off about how tomorrow everyone in the bar is going to get rounded up in a pin and get tattoos of numbers on their arms, and we're going to be forced into camps. And people everyone was just on their heads on the table, sad. It was the most sad night of my life ever hosting.
Did you throw all that American flags?
Oh yeah,
in
God,
like a
ditch that.
Bonfire?
I tried. Yeah, never mind. I was going to go down.
I was writing a speech at the Utah Democratic headquarters party. It's not awkward at all.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's hope it goes positive vibes. Positive vibes.
2016 is. I've burned sage on that. Let's go.
We're trying to make everybody feel better and not worse. Enough. We're going to stay with the positive vibes. Don't worry about that. Positive vibes. But it's time.
Except we have to go into point of order, which is all negative.
Which is all negative. That's what we do here, people. It's time. We got to go into the local news. It's time for Point of Order. Order. Where we go some local news items and we say order. Get everything in order, Utah. What is going on? Order. See, isn't it fun to do it live?
It's really fun to do it live.
Order.
Oh man.
So
order.
Very good, Lewis.
Don't let that rub off on you, Lewis.
Yeah,
all right. Rub off on you.
Let's go first. A part of the Polyester Blend. Let's see if I can pull him up here. Of course, the Polyester Blend, total piece of shit Hall of Fame. I mean, he's trying to go for like the all timer. Like he's trying to make his own. There's me. There's Richard Evans. There he is, a member. I mean, we called this months ago, Clay. We've been on this guy. We've been following this story. Eric Mustos, the disgraced.
We were early adopters, and we have his name horribly misspelled, but that's fine.
Well, come on.
And you know what? I don't think he deserves spell check.
What am I supposed to be on top of this? Am I the one doing all these graphics?
Where's your Greek spell check?
Yeah, oh, come on. And I respect all Greek citizens of this fine country and of the world. This has nothing to do with that.
Except for the ones that are members of the Total Beat.
Now, here's the thing. Except the biggest Greek freak out there, and Eric Mustos.
He's definitely no Danish boy.
Yeah, he's not. I'm just now just saying unaudible words in Danish now. But our good friend Eric Mustos, this is one of the best. I think Clay, you shared it because you dabble in the dark arts because you still follow him on Facebook, right? So you're getting these things.
I can't help it.
I know it's like it's like seeing a train wreck. But he put this out the other day. He put this out. This is early. This was last week, Lewis. But of course, Eric Mustos puts out good job, government, and we the sheeple.
Oh, that's
say goodbye.
Classy.
Say goodbye. 15 Applebee's restaurants, almost 100 IHOP locations will permanently close in the next 6 months because of impacts on the pandemic.
So there has been something positive to come out of all of this. You're telling me.
Keep it positive.
Yeah, that is a positive vibe.
Oh, you're so right. It's a positive vibe. We've gained something here. But I think. What do I have that text, Clay? That thing I wrote you. We should have written.
I wrote it on the internet, and then my coworker told me to take it down.
I wrote this thing to Clay, and I think I took a screenshot because I was so excited.
The onus is on us.
Yeah,
we have not been eating enough pancakes or going
Hold
to
on,
Applebee's.
let me find it. I think I could find it because I took a screenshot because I saw that you posted it, and I've never been more proud of you. I was like, oh, he put it up there. I can't believe he did that. I don't know.
I have to find
I haven't been Grubhubbing IHOP enough.
But okay, here it is.
Now I have to find the grossest thing on the Applebee's menu.
So he says it. So this is what I wrote, and then Clayton put this up. So this was up for a minute on the internet. Clayton, I wrote this, and Clayton put it up. Inexcusable on our part. Shame on us for not supporting those on the front line of making sure short stacks are available at a reasonable price. I blame nurses and doctors. While they cry and complain about being overwhelmed with patients and death, they've been working overtime, meaning more money so that they can share with Applebee's and IHOP. Angela Dunn, the head epidemiologist for the state of Utah, never once mentioned eating good in your neighborhood once this whole pandemic. Let that sink in.
Let that sink in is the best word.
Let that sink in.
Yeah, no more Oriental chicken salad wrap.
That's
also
what they.
An Oriental grilled chicken salad wrap.
Oh my god!
If you don't
I always
want
used
fried.
to describe the
God.
Applebee's meat, the meat that is served as Applebee's.
Oh, the quesadilla burger. I think we might have a winner.
It's maybe that's what we should do on DoorDash tonight. We'll get that brought over here,
God.
Lewis, and we'll do some taste tests. We'll do a live tasting of Applebee's and try to hold it down.
Can I get the grilled chicken with the painted on lines?
So yeah, oh my god, the painted on lines. So if that wasn't enough, it was amazing that Eric Musto starts the week off with that. But then he starts putting together this rally, Lewis, where what is the page on Facebook? It's not him, it's his group. What's his group called, Clay?
I believe they're called Utah Business Revival.
Utah Business Revival, just plugging that shit. So that page on Facebook, which he's definitely responsible for, posts the address of Angela Dunn, the head epidemiologist for the state of Utah, and proclaims or puts out there they should rally in front of her goddamn personal house. In front of her fucking house. Swear jar, sorry, Mom. But, I mean, how miscreant awful do you have to be? And then the governor comes out with like a very wimp, like, oh, they should have better things to do with their time. And then he has to put out an actual post being like, don't do that. She's she's a government worker. She's not a politician. Come to the governor's mansion. Don't do that to her. Just discussing all this stuff. But it led to a brief moment over the weekend, Lewis, where Facebook took down the Utah Business Revival Facebook page. It was down for like the day, but it got turned on later on. It got turned back on later on.
Because Eric claims that Senator Mike Lee made a personal phone call to Eric Zuckerberg himself to get a Facebook page with 20,000 followers reinstated. I mean, I find that completely ridiculous.
I find that hard to believe.
Mike Lee's got a blue phone that has one button and it says
got a white
Z
F on it.
Yeah, and it
one number.
one number. He presses it. Zuckerberg, whatever he's doing. Whoa! The Mike Lee phone's calling. He picks it up, and then, oh, sure, of course, Mike Lee. I picture, you remember in Wayne's World, Bradford, where they like opened that door, and on the other side of the door was all these dudes practicing.
Trained killers.
Yeah, it's like Zuckerberg has that same thing where he opens a big door, and it's a huge warehouse with the biggest computer you've ever seen, and it's what controls Facebook, and he's like, Utah Revival, you're back on. And by the way, don't
I'd
think
like to think that Mike Lee was like, I just got back from a rally with Moroni himself.
Oh my God!
Writing his Book of Mormon fan fiction, in which
Moroni.
Oh, God, sorry.
Dude,
I'm sorry.
By the way, don't think I don't notice who's in this photo. Do you see who's with him in this photo?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, maybe General Moroni was a lecherous tax cheat. I don't know. I haven't actually read the damn thing.
Yeah, Moroni.
I'm not gonna lie.
Moroni took red clay and constantly put it on his face to make it look a little bit more like he's a little bit more tan.
Real quick, the thing about, and I'll give no more time to Eric Mutzos.
Right. Total piece of shit, by the way.
The thing about him, what did I say? He deserves the fecal medal of freedom.
I'm making that next week. We're adding we're adding awards.
We want the addendum.
We should I'll start putting their heads on those old you know how in the Soviet Union all the old generals had like 5 rows of just 1,000 medals.
1,000 pins,
we should start adding that. So every week they get a new medal. I'll start making that next week. I'll shop that. Bro.
Yeah. The thing about that page is, and I do admit that I have spent a fair amount of time.
You got a problem, dude.
I just check it because I want to know. I want to know what's out there. It's basically turned into. It's called Utah Business Revival, but it's basically turned into a representation of this man's ego and his political aspirations. I mean, he posts really inappropriate memes about God knows what, and talks about QAnon stuff, and it's whack as hell. And I think I don't know, man. I mean, I struggle with what these media giants should do with speech. Yeah. It's not free speech because it's on private network, but what they should do with speech on their platforms. But I don't know. I mean, letting people post. He should have deleted. He's deleted plenty of other comments that are against his narrative. He didn't delete Angela Dunn's address, at least not at first. So, I mean, that deserves some punishment, I think.
Finish him. Lewis, what were you going to say? Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay, great job. Great job, Lewis. Thanks for being here, bringing a lot to the show. By the way, this is the nightmare.
Sorry, was that too insightful?
No, that was beautiful.
Should I go back to fart jokes?
No, hey, we never shy away from that stuff.
I'm not seeing the Applebee's post on his Facebook.
Oh,
did he delete it?
No, it's on the Utah Business Revival page.
Oh, Utah. Okay.
My God in heaven.
Go deep dive. Go deep.
That's too deep.
Jeremy,
with me.
Jeremy, thank you. Tell Janine, thank you. Janine, I can thank you. You're watching the show. Janine, thank you. Always watching the board. Sometimes I like to juice my own voice. I'm so sorry. I put too much on my voice, so I'll turn that down a little bit. Why is it Ryan too high?
Sweet.
See, this is why Lewis gets in here because he knows how to talk to me. Okay, he respects the voice.
Butter you up, man.
Butter up some toast. I love some. By the way, so total piece of shit. We called that for a long time. That's why you trust your friends. Polyester Blend. We know who the garbage is. We know who needs to be taken out. Okay, I'm on that list, so we know the good list. We know the list.
It's positive vibes only today.
Positive vibes. Everything's cool. Everything's cool.
Yoo-hoo, baby!
I didn't do anything. All right, next one we have. And by the way, this is why the segment's called it Orta Facebook. Orta Eric Mustos. Orta Ryan for not spelling his name correctly.
Order.
You really ruined the show, Ryan. I thought you had somewhere to be tonight, Ryan. God damn it. This next thing.
Sorry, I have election brain going on.
I know you got
the polls brain.
Do well. Actually, before we do that, just really quickly. I don't think you were in town on Friday. Were you, Lewis? I don't think you were in town on Friday
I
yet.
got in Friday evening.
Did you get this big emergency alert on your...
No, but I saw it. Other people showed it to me when I arrived.
It was a big moment. Moment. Though this is the most bold... I would say the most bold announcement, Clay, besides telling people we need to shut down what originally happened. The state of Utah pushed on every cellular device that the numbers are too high. We got to shut it down. Or at least below 10 people.
Still a little vaguely toothless there on
Agreed. Not seeing a lot of masks. And then also, because this went out to every single person in Utah, or at least on the border somewhere, The website they tell you to go to look at crashed within like 5 seconds of this going on. So if you wanted to find out that. So, again, they're limp the whole time on this. Yeah. They wait the whole time.
Well, they're like, everything's on fire, but masks are only required in places that are on fire.
Yeah. The guy he's not running. I know he's got Cox there, but and I'm not talking about those. I'm just saying he's literally got his Lieutenant Governor Cox who's running for governor. But this whole hello. I wish I had that sound effect ready to go. I do. It's still got time. We still have time on that joke. It still will be funny. I'm telling you, it'll be great. So
I will say it was pretty just driving. It was pretty amazing. Pretty much as soon as I crossed out of California, I didn't see anybody wearing masks between Prim and Nephi, or really until I got to Salt Lake.
Jesus Christ! Yeah, I mean,
really? Vegas was maskless.
I mean, I stopped at a gas station kind of on the outskirts, so I don't know about sort of. I probably in Vegas, proper.
Because Vegas's health orders are about the same as Utah's right now.
Okay.
Urban areas are pretty required.
We did a lot of camping this summer, and yeah, every time we would go into rural Utah, it was just like. You were the only one, and you got looks, kind of like, what's your deal?
Yeah,
fun stuff.
Which is kind of strange. It's like, all right, I'm not gonna, give you shit because you're not wearing a mask, but you're gonna give me shit because I am.
And I'm just trying to help you and yours. This is for preventing. I mean, yes, it helps to not get it, but this is for preventing the spread, my friend.
Maybe I have, leukemia in remission.
Right.
Don't judge me.
Exactly. Now you were wearing a shirt that says "fuck you rules." So that was probably why people were looking at you.
Fuck you, rural area between California.
We are doing.
Fuck you, flyover country.
Oh my God,
you rubes.
By the way, rewind. Sorry, Mom and Tony. We are just letting the F bombs and the S bombs drop tonight.
It's not very positive.
Not very positive.
Get more.
I've been pretty PG the whole time.
That's true.
Well, you are dressed like a church leader at a Christian summer camp, so that makes sense.
I'm wearing a yellow shirt. I'm sorry, I can't have I can't rock 8 layers of flannel. I'm not in a 40-degree outdoor structure with no insulation.
Fair enough. Clay, you put this in here. Clay, what do we got here? This is great. What do we have?
Oh, this is Utah County, man.
Oh, Jesus.
Utah County thing, There's been a whole network, several groups of young mostly BYU co-ed folks who have been throwing underground parties in Utah County, and the health department tracers have tracked many cases of COVID back to them, but a massive party broken up on Utah Lake on Halloween night.
Wait, on Utah Lake? Like in a houseboat?
Like on a property.
Oh, I was like, in the middle. That's actually, now I'm on board. I kind of like it.
Several thousand people in attendance.
Jesus.
And there's some videos on Instagram of them blowing up.
God damn it.
But
and it's probably a dry party, right? Like, they're not even,
they're drinking, dirty soda and...
Ugh.
Oh, hell yeah.
With BYU students, it's like
making out, scamming, as they call it.
Well, Louis?
I don't know what they call it.
What was that finger motion that you...
Scamming.
Oh.
Okay. All right. It's like you've gone to an institution that the entire point of going there is so that you can abide by rules. like that's the entire point of, and it's like, but this is what you're choosing to disregard. Like this is this is what gets you to be rebellious.
Listen, if you could just go get some goddamn ice cream and sit inside or something, have a cup of coffee, try it out, sit around.
They're probably all talking about Applebee's at this party.
We would have not had this party if the Applebee's was open. You know that, right? If we would have had access to our IHOP.
Somebody sent me an IG of the party organizer being like, the Halloween party is canceled, but Peter will send you the details. It's really going to go down.
It's like they're organizing a rave or something.
Yeah, it was a rave, but they played The Killers and neon trees and stuff.
Oh, Jesus God. And
just I said that too, man. The Trump train today.
Yeah, and then the final thing on the point to vote. This ruined some people getting to my house. We were laying some concrete, doing the social distance.
But this was today. That was
yes.
Sunday.
So yesterday, so there was 50 cars. I heard reports of at least 50 cars going around downtown, blocking traffic, honking their horns. The Trump train going around, awful stuff. But this was today. Clay, you want to? I didn't see this flyer. I haven't even read it yet. What's going on here?
I don't know. It was making the rounds today on the internet that a Trump train was going to leave the station from East High School at 5:30, and I was like, "Do these people know it's dark at 5:30? Like, wouldn't you want to do a matinee train so you could see your?"
By the way, did you see at the bottom it says Trump or treat, and it's a candy will already be provided for the kids and adults.
Oh, well, that's good.
Well, the last bullet point is the most confusing. If you'd read that, it's a little small.
Family Trump style photography, photos for you to post on Instagram or Facebook.
Family Trump style photography. Now,
my
are they
God.
eating food Trump style and having it photographed?
1,000 burgers,
eating
like-
it family style, but it's Trump style. Like, I'm really confused.
No, it's family Trump style, so they line up all the kids who are making millions of dollars off of their father's name. They all line up, and you take photos together. It's
I
beautiful
thought they
stuff.
might have like a mobile set
One
that
of
has
your-
like gold lame and a large baby grand piano
Yeah.
that you can pose on.
One of your kids has to do the Tiffany though, and like stand off to the side.
the parent has to
Everyone's
select. Okay, so which child's the Tiffany? The one you don't really like and don't really want to be a part of the family? Let's put Roger over there. And I'm
So I had
talking
some-
about Roger
I had some
McDonough.
men and women on the street. There were claims of up to 5 to 7 Trump cars at the East High School parking lot, but then they merged Ryan into the downtown. There was another thing on Washington Square today, which I'm sure you're aware of, another Trump rally. They merged forces, and apparently they made it up to like the 50s and 60s.
I don't know who does this for the city, but I heard there was no permit, so let's just leave it at that. Okay.
I just hope it's the sound of the death rattle of a movement. You're trying to why are you rallying in Salt Lake City? It's not gonna do anything. It's not gonna do anything.
Like I was saying, I think last night I was telling this to Lewis, but it's like glass knock or whatever. You know, the like I'm hoping this is the last. That turned out to be the start of it all, but this would be hopefully the last. Like, let's just get it out of our system. Let's get that fascism, that hatred out of our system before we go hibernating for at least 20 to 50 to at least 200 to 400 to 1,000 years. Let's hope this is the last death rattle.
Let's at least move it to the margins to where, like, rather than oh my God, there was a Trump train, to like what, like, just ignore them after this.
To keep it positive, I will say, like, coming into town, it is pretty amazing how many Biden signs I've seen.
Yeah.
That is like you never would have seen that, 10, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
I think like to see people with signs for a Democratic presidential candidate. I think it was even pretty rare to see Obama signs.
Yeah. I don't remember seeing too many of them. I'd love to see the numbers.
Yeah,
after
I
it's
have
over.
no idea how, but I have no idea what that's going to translate into a percentage of the vote in the state, or but just that people are more comfortable sort of letting that be known is interesting. I think.
That's all we can hope for. And
Well, you know what? This might be the first time that a Republican president did not win Utah by over 10% in a very long time.
Yeah.
Trump is polling about 7 right now, so it'll be interesting to see what the final tally is there.
that's an ode to joy. That's an ode to joy. And
Okay, well, we're moving on. It's 8:30.
well, that's what I'm saying. It's all positive vibes. Really quickly, before we get to our first break, all positive songs, all things great. Paid sponsor of the week, Clay. You put something in there. Can we get? Why isn't Polyester Blend playing these raves? Why are we bringing our positive vibes?
Oh, hell yeah.
And that's why I've invented
Oh,
this.
the polyester DJ
Slub, and that's why I think we're offering that service now. Polyester Blend releases DJ Schlub, and our tagline, of course, is you got to schlub up the club. You got to schlub up the club.
Everybody in the club getting shoved.
Put your hands in the air. Wave them around.
If
Like
you
you just don't
can.
care.
Like,
What a little behind the scenes here. I mean, just the serious turnaround time you had on that little piece right there.
That's it.
I think I put that in the show like maybe 2 hours ago.
I know. See what I'm doing
Schlub
here?
up the club real fast.
Schlub up the club.
I
find these
love that
fonts
it's
so
John
fast.
Lovitz too. That feels right.
The internet
He's the
wants
ultimate schlub.
the internet wants you to pick Seth Rogen. And I think that's fair. But I was like, to be honest, he's working hard. I mean, an ultimate schlub. I mean, come on. This is an all-timer. I mean, oh my God, Polyester Brand presents the Total Schlub Hall of Fame.
Oh, that'd be a good bit.
John Lovitz, I think, would be a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah, first Hall of Famer completely. DJ Schlub up the club. We got Schlub up the club. So that is our paid sponsor of the week. Schlub up the club. All right, everybody. It is.
Thank you, Ryan, so much.
Trying, buddy. We're trying to add stuff here all the time. It is 8:31. Actually, we went 1 minute over. We and that ends point of order. Everything we brought up. Order. Ryan.
Order.
Thank you, Ryan. We can set your watch to that now every time we do it.
Say chowder, Frenchie.
So let's just do Simpson quotes the rest of the night. I'm all ready for it. By the way, we have got after the break. I gotta get Jeremy on. Jeremy, if you're out there, get ready. I'm gonna text you the Zoom chat master. Jeremy, watch your chats. Okay, he'll come down on you hard if you're not doing it correctly. He will come down very hard if you're not doing good. But he also not only is he the chat master of the show, he is also the judge in a Photoshop competition we like to call "You Shop, Bro? You Shop, Bro? You even shop, bro?" Where Ryan, Clay,
Lewis,
and I
you gotta pick in this for a second.
And then I think we're gonna have Lewis help Jeremy out. They're gonna have a little conference.
Okay.
The great judge. I don't want to disrespect the judge, Lewis. This is important because he's the judge most of the time. This is no disrespect.
I don't want to step on Jeremy's toes here.
Listen, you're gonna add just like a 1 point. He's got 99. You got 1 point, okay? That's what we're offering here. Jeremy will be joining us to judge You Shop, Bro? This week, presidential vacations. Something to do with a president on vacation. Ryan was inspired on that one. Don't know where it came from, but I had a lot of fun doing it.
I don't know. I just figured like somebody's got to take a vacation after November 5th. Tomorrow.
Isn't it fun to see how the recipe of how the show is made when Ryan brings in the insight like that? I was just thinking, and that's what happened.
I was using my noggin.
That's
pretty funny because I immediately went back to the 19th century and I was like, what did vacations look like then? I didn't realize you were talking about like modern stuff.
Yeah, mine.
Oh no, my brain immediately. So I thought of what's going to happen on November 4th to, the candidates. But then my mind immediately went to a little surprise, which...
Wow.
All right.
Little teaser. Right. Ryan setting it up beautifully. Let's just say mine defines all space, time, and order.
November 4th or November 3rd, who's really paying attention when election day?
Right.
Speaking of who's paying attention, no one to Polyester Blend. We love doing this show, and we are up to 9 people.
We got some people. We got watchers on Facebook.
Oh well, thank you all for being here. It's getting colder.
We got Travis Melhoff saying, "Am I watching the Young Turks?"
Oh God, Travis, sorry, bud.
That's right up there with you know what I'm talking
Travis, about. Yeah, Travis wants he'd prefer Alex Jones and Joe Rogan hashing it out over there on that God-forsaken place. But I love you, Travis. You know I love you so much, Travie. Anyway, let's get to the first. We're doing a song break songs. We're gonna try to fit in 4 here because I got Lewis here. We might bump one. We just because we want to get Lewis in here. He's here live. He gets to pick some songs. I think we'll do 3 songs and then we'll come back.
It's quite nice.
It's a good one. I'll include it on this one. All right, Ryan. I'm sorry. We're gonna get your pick will be bumped to the next one. All right, buddy. I'm sorry. All right.
Okay.
Listen.
Well, it's a good one.
It's a good one. It'll be the first in the next break. You see how that happens? Yeah. It'll be the first in the next one. We are doing 3 songs, all positive vibes. I think that's just we're just trying to spread the positive vibes. We got a stressful 24 hours. We know how stressful this is. We love you. That's why Polyester Blend's here. Lewis, what do you guys say?
Positive vibes.
Positive vibes. That's all you can do. My first one is a new song. Anderson .Paak. I love this man so much. I can't stop listening to this song. It gets me dancing all the time. The song is Jules, Anderson .Paak, starting out a 3-song set. We come back with You Shop, Bro. We love all of you. Polyester Blend, we're here until 10 o'clock. Then the after hours. Polyester Blend. Positive vibes.
Booty in the ball maze. You know how to move with them long legs. Bring a little crew, we can all rage on. The Tesla ride smooth down the PCH. I think that I like her with the makeup on. I know that she used to all the cheapskates, but I just want the ball, show off, show up. I ain't even put my jewels on. I ain't even played my greatest song. I ain't even put my jewels on. Had to make a break 'cause the whole joint way too long. Oh yeah.
I was working with Timberland and with
You know you kinda cute with the long braids. Got a little cool with your sunny shades on. I know that you're ready if you don't go. You know I'ma wait if you don't take long. The test the ride smooth down the Wait, I don't wanna say it, but I had to say it. We ain't have to do too much to show off, but a nigga had to prove a point. Hold up, I ain't even put my jewels on. I ain't even played my latest greatest song. I ain't even put my jewels on. Had to make a break, now that one looks so beauty. Beauty. So beauty. Had to clean up, don't it look so beauty. 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 Clean up, clean up. I ain't even put my jewels on. I ain't even played my latest greatest song. I ain't even put my jewels on. Had to make a break, it's the hot now that one looks so beauty. Beauty. Beauty.
You can see the chap coming now, still in impeccable shape as he makes his way off the jet. John, all right, if we can just have one word, back the funny word. Hey, back up, get some space. Come on, get in the car, man, come on.
They found me in a room, all stretched out in the middle of the floor. I heard voices say that whatever he had, oh, the poor boy couldn't take no more. They said robbery was not the motive. There is money in his pockets, can't you see? On his arm he wears a watch, on his hand he wears a ring, and around his neck he wears a costly piece of jewelry. When I came to, the doctor was standing over me.
smiling 'cause you didn't go to bed. You were watching the whites of your eyes turn red. The calendar on your wall is ticking. The days off, you've been reading some old letters. You smile and think how much you've changed. All the money in the world couldn't buy back those days. You pull back your curtains and the sun burns into your eyes. You watch a plane flying across a clear blue sky. This is the day your life will surely change. This is the day when things fall into place. You could have done anything if you'd wanted, and all your friends and family think that you're lucky. But the sight of you they'll never see is when you're left alone with the memories that hold your life together like glue. You pull back your curtain and the sun burns into your eyes. You watch a plane flying across a clear blue sky. This is the day your life will surely change. This is the day when things fall into place. This is the day your life will surely change. This is the day your life will surely change. This is the day your life will surely change. This is the day your life will surely change. This is the day your life will surely change. This is the day your life will surely change. This is the day your life will surely change. This is the day your life will surely change.
Oh boy. Oh. 3 songs. You feel the positive vibes. You feel the chill. Chill. Be cool, my babies. Just chill. Just chill. Peace be with you. Be chill,
Some
bro.
good tracks on that one, man.
Yeah, that was a great one.
tracks.
That last one, Ryan has not had a track yet. He'll go first next time, Ryan. Don't think I've
Yeah, no, that was a negative experience for me, actually.
Yeah.
Negative vibes.
Sorry,
only.
vibes. Sorry for the bad vibes. Sorry for the bad vibes.
Ryan being eliminated from that set actually made it more positive. Maybe we
You
can
didn't
discuss
play my
that later.
Sublime, my 311, or my Blink 182.
Shots fired by Big Bird. All right,
Amber's
everybody.
the color of your energy.
That was a great song. Lewis, your pick. I was like, I don't know this song. And then I heard it. I was like, of course I know this goddamn song. Everyone knows that song.
Yeah, I heard that pretty recently, and for the first time in a while, and I was just like, this is an excellent song that just puts me in a good mood.
And I feel like I heard it in commercials because I will say whoever's got that gig of like this is a great song, you should do a commercial with it. That's one of the old-time jobs I wish I could have.
Yeah,
just
I think
picking
maybe
cool
it was like
songs.
an Acura commercial or
yeah.
something.
It's kind of funny because a lot of their other music is extremely dark.
Yeah, totally. I mean, The is like kind of one of the weirdest bands.
Yeah.
Just kind of like not accessible. So the fact that they were used in a marketing way is kind of interesting. But that's a wonderful song. Great song to ride a bike to.
Oh man, it sounds wonderful. I'd love to do it before it gets too cold this weekend, including that. That's what's going to happen. Clayton, your pick. What did you pick, Clayton?
That was Eugene Records Overdose of Love. Overdose of Love, which Eugene Record was a pianist, record producer out of Chicago in the 60s. He only really made one record, and it was called the Eugene Record, making like kind of an homage to his actually real last name, which was Record.
What?
And that record is awesome.
Damn.
And it's fantastic, and it makes you feel really good. And that song is the pinnacle of feel good. Overdose of Joy. It's obviously about positive vibes.
Fantastic stuff. And then I started things off with Anderson .Paak's Jules, a song that was one of his recent songs he just put out. I love that guy. You might know him from a commercial. That Twig,
which all the corporate entities in the entire internet came down and blocked the.
Oh, did they block it off? Do we have to restart it, or does it?
I know it's where we're fine.
Okay.
We're fine.
Yeah.
It's our first warning.
Oh boy.
No more of that mainstream stuff, boy.
Sorry, buddy. I just love. I'm a pop boy. I'm a pop boy at heart. Anyway, great song. It just makes me dance all the time. I love it so much. I got my jewels on. Anderson .Paak, very good stuff. But it is time, people. It is time for You Shop, Bro? You Shop, Bro? Do you even shop? This is where Ryan, Clayton, and I go head to head. I forgot to make the tally. God damn it. I got to make the tally so everyone knows where we're at, who's won. But we have to bring in someone very important because his day job really lends to this stuff. He is all wise. He is all knowing. You know him as the chat master.
We're now entering the portion of the show where I start losing.
Yeah, here we go. This is chat master, the judge, Jeremy, the judge. Judge, are you with us?
Good day. How are you guys doing?
Good day.
Good morrow.
Good morrow. Good morrow. How are you feeling? Are you feeling the positive vibes, or are you stressed out about tomorrow?
Don't talk.
85% positive vibes.
Oh, he's got that 538. He's got that 538 vibes.
90-10.
Do I got Nate Silver over here? What's going on, man? This is crazy. A little too positive.
I actually have one of my friends, I'm sure no one can relate, basically like just randomly texts me different 538 odds
oh Jesus
every 6 hours or so.
Oh man, I've broken down all my boycotts. My cable news boycott has completely collapsed. I used to have so many walls up around news and media that's completely. I can't wait to put them back up on Wednesday, hopefully, or maybe later on in the week.
Yeah,
I will say, I want to have a quick question for you, Jeremy. Did you get the $13 check?
Did we? This is the true question. There it is. There's the check that. There's the check that Clayton writes out every week to give to Jeremy to try to bribe him
To get that gin.
This week,
get that sweet gin.
He had to go down to the $9 gin this week.
Bottle of gin for Clayton, but one more You Shop Bro victory.
Whatever. I'm on a really serious You Shop and county quiz dry spell. I'm trying to break some stuff tonight.
We'll see if you break it tonight. We are doing, of course, Ryan came up with this presidential vacations, pres vacay, as I say in the bottom crawl, as you see. Presidential, it was kind of wide open. Ryan was just like something to do with presidents on vacation. Last week I won. I will decide who goes first because that is my role as who won last week. And he keeps talking about it. I want to see if he breaks the dry spell. I'm going to go with Clay. Clay, are you ready to go first?
No.
Okay. Well, it's been summoned.
Okay.
Do you want to summon? Yeah, of course. Do you want to introduce it?
Well, so I was thinking that this was an opportunity to travel through space and time, and nothing really had to make any sense because it's shop, right?
Yeah.
You can shop anything you
shop,
want.
bro. Whatever.
That's the beauty of shop.
The power of
The only limit is your imagination.
And in the spirit of me not having the greatest shop skills in the whole world, I try to rely on my wit and making it current. So I'm trying to do that here. We'll see how high it stands.
All right, my
pinch of insight, of course.
There's the insight.
I'm always relying on my insight.
Here we go.
So this
Clayton's
is
entry.
One of our worst presidents from the 19th century going to the rave in Utah County.
And also, oh my God! And by the way, before the big reveal, I just want to say, anyone out there who watches the show, if you have any shop skills, you can submit from this week's challenge, and and Jeremy,
public shops.
If you submit it, and Jeremy will look at it, and he will take away our award if he thinks yours is better than any of our 3. So if you have one for next week for president, he can take away reward. He's the judge. He can judge on that.
I do like how I've already revealed the topic of mine. Now there's a pregnant pause, which is totally.
Clayton Scribner, he submits right here. Greetings from Utah County. After this, we got a dirty song. Rutherford B. Slade.
That's Rutherford B. Slays. He is hanging out at the Utah County rave. He's got his Viper shades on.
Oh,
he's got the one hand in the sleeve of the pocket, which we never could figure out why that was such a big deal in the mid 1800s. But he is partying down with
Rutherford B. Slays. I'm mad I picked you first because this is a goddamn mountain, my friend. Whoa. Was Rutherford B. Hayes, is he the one who died in 30 days from that Simpsons president song? Was he the one who died in 30 days?
William Henry.
Oh, yeah, William Henry Henderson. I died in 30 days.
My original. I'll just tell you some backstory.
Forgettable, sometimes regrettable, caretaker, presidents of the U.S. Hey, we will be doing Simpson quotes all night long. Now that we have Lewis here, you and I will go toe to toe, remembering those.
Simpsons vibes only.
That's they're in the Simpsons wave or the
The story of the shop was
sit back, children. The story of the shop.
I started early today, and I thought of the concept of Rutherford B. Slays, and I thought. He was a Reconstructionist president. I thought, like, greetings from Key West. And I looked up, like, some Key West parties.
Beautiful town.
Key West COVID parties. But it just wasn't as current and funny. I thought he just needs to travel through space and have to come to Utah County and throw on those goddamn shades.
He would have been shocked. He would have been like, what? This territory's out of control. Wait, what? It's a state now. What?
And by the way,
better party.
By the way, the real deep cut here is Rutherford B. Hayes was a notorious teetotaler. So he's going to get dirty sodas with his people.
Jesus Christ, making the case, making the goddamn case. Son, you slow played me, dude. You slow played me bad. You're like, I don't know anything. I don't know. It's not that good. Bam! Full house. Aces over kings. Go to hell. You shithead.
Anyway, that's my show.
How did you land on that specific pair of sunglasses?
I googled rave douchebag sunglasses. And I used the magnetic lasso tool to remove them from a douchebag's face and put them on Rutherford B. Hayes' face.
Oh my God, that is so good, Clay. Very good stuff this week. Clay, you
stepping it up.
You get a pick between me and Ryan. You get a pick between me and Ryan.
Man. Let's go. I mean, you seem really uncomfortable, so I'm going to go with Bradford.
Oof. Okay. All right, Ryan. Do you want to set yours up at all?
I don't think so. I think it kind of speaks for itself.
Okay. All right.
Okay, I says this, and then once you bring it up.
Yeah. By the way, I saw it, Bradford. I saw it, and I would regret what you just said.
It requires a lot of explanation, but something that you can't explain.
Until you see it.
Okay.
Until you're already looking at it.
All right. This is Ryan Bradford's President's on Vacation. Oh wait. Okay. There he is. There's President.
Oh no! Wait. Future President.
Future President. Here it is. Here is
right.
Ryan.
Oh wow!
What the fuck is going on, dude?
We all know George Washington, most famous president, most famous slaveholder of the U.S.
God, this knows a lot of explanation, buddy.
On the dollar bill, and we all know that he had wooden teeth. Am I wrong?
Oh my God!
You are wrong. Yes.
Okay. Oh my God! No, it was. It was slave teeth. It was slave teeth.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. It's probably urban legend.
But
teeth were actually made of like dead slaves.
Yeah, they really were. I just was listening to On the Media this last weekend. They talked about this.
So I just
very current, Bradford.
Imagined very timely. George Washington.
He does. Yeah.
He would just lie under someone staining their deck to get a fresh stain on his wooden teeth. That is a George Washington vacation to me. And
Oh wow.
And he's also got sunglasses on.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can enlarge the teeth, Schlegel. There was a lot of
It looks
You're
like
gonna have to zoom
lot of
in.
You
damage.
know what's going on?
There's a lot of detail work in the teeth. That's where it's really
Yeah,
gonna take this
well,
shop.
Ryan, always go with the I need to enhance 400 times to get the jokes across. That's horrifying.
horrifying.
That's horrifying. It's like his lips got ripped off or something. Like he.
like
fu-
you
No,
know,
it- no, it's not.
Doc,
It's
you
not
some
a
points
pleasant-
for the sunglasses. You can see the
Right.
left
Agreed.
ear
Yeah.
head.
I
That was
like how this is a vacation.
Yeah, that's just like
That's
well.
his vacation.
Yeah, it
All right,
shows.
so-
It would be like Washington's trip to the dentist or whatever.
Right.
No, but he would enjoy it. Like,
Well, he's wearing shades, you guys. He's relaxed.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
He's got eye protection from the.
But that's the
stain.
that's the best part,
Sorry.
Bradford. Is why didn't he like clog his throat with like gauze? Like he protects his eyes, but his throat is wide open to just being like horrifically sprayed with toxic chemicals. You telling me? And by the way, that guy is so unfazed by
Yeah, I know.
a dead
He's just gone.
dead
dead.
president asking for his teeth
The
to be
presence of
stained.
George Washington.
Yeah, he's no.
Honey,
I don't know,
honey.
I'm sure we've all stained a deck before, and how much attention that requires.
Yeah. Who's watching?
I don't
something?
know how classy it is to like kind of make kibitzes on someone's shop, but I think instead of sunglasses, if you had put like little like cucumber pieces, like he was getting a mud mask, that might have kicked it up.
Judge Lewis. Oh my God.
Just throwing that out there.
You know,
wait.
Judge
this is,
Lewis coming
always
in.
a learning opportunity for me. That's what I consider you shop bro as. So just always trying to refine my craft, really.
Wow.
The longer I look at this, the more I'm amazed. The more I'm into it.
Yeah, it's pretty special stuff. All right, well that is fantastic. I took I looked at the entire. I read every president's biography over the last 24 hours. I did a complete. I went through all.
Wait, Schlegel, before you go on.
I'm sorry, it's my
Let
turn
me
now.
just say, sorry. I fell asleep at 7:30 last night. Woke up at 1:30. Realized I had to do a shot, bro.
Oh, dude!
Did the shot, bro, at 1:30. Went back to sleep, and that's
Wow.
what happened.
By the way, Bradford, was it one of those classic TV moments where it's the shot of you laying down and you're like, "I got shop, I got shop, bro."
Yeah, exactly.
It's like
that.
me waking up at 3:30 in the morning and wondering where my wallet is. Oh my
God. Were you watching the polls today, Bradford? So you didn't have a lot of.
I've been working the polls for the last 3 days.
Yeah, you've been
So-
working. No, I can't do that. That joke is done. I'm not going to make that easy joke because it's also kind of
Yeah.
homophobic.
I mean, I can't give you bonus points for doing your civic duty by working.
Oh, very nice.
All right, let's see it, Schlegel.
All right,
Let's see
so
it.
I
Had, like with the cucumbers, and then you could have had like him resting a mojito on his belly or something.
I like more of a spa treatment vibe, so
Yeah.
it feels like a vacation.
Like then it feels like a vacation as well.
It took me a long time to find a Revolutionary War outfit that would be like
right.
that would look fine lying down.
I love how you can tell how cinched that belt is because that belly would clearly come out further, but those pantalones are really bringing in the gut.
Yeah.
I got to get one of those pants. Everybody, very beautiful stuff from Ryan Bradford. Fantastic. I'm the last entry here. I looked at the entire history of presidents and I said, who had the most ultimate presidential vacation? Who had the most ultimate presidential vacation? There's only one answer. It's President Cleveland. Of course, he was elected, then he was not reelected, and then came back and won a second term. So he had 4 years as the most vacation ever. And what did I think he did in that vacation, Grover Cleveland? What did I think he did?
I think you think he went to Cleveland.
I think you're on the right page here, my friend, because I think he went to Cleveland.
Shit.
Sucks. That's a great family photo. Is that real?
That's from the actual
is that from
intro.
the show?
That's the intro of Drew Carey show.
Remember Mimi?
Oh yeah.
And Mimi's there, and all I will say is that Grover Cleveland's like, I'm going to go to Cleveland because even though I was the governor of New York and the mayor of Buffalo, I'm really just a New York man. My last name's Cleveland. I'm going to go to Cleveland. He goes to Cleveland. This is when he's not president. He says this sucks, and of course goes back to be president. This is what drove him to get a second term as president. Because he was like, Cleveland rocks. This sucks.
Also, that was sort of Craig Ferguson's introduction to America, I believe.
Yes, look at him right there
as
in the pit. He's
the boss.
He was birthed from the pit of Carey. Look at that, his head coming out of Drew Carey's armpit, and he's like, "I'm gonna do that." That's my.
Who's the actor on the far left? He looks familiar.
He was in Beverly Hills.
Part 2?
No, that's the guy on the right. The guy on the left.
Oh, you're right.
The guy on the
Beverly.
left was in Beverly Hillbillies. He is in Napoleon Dynamite. He's the guy. Yes.
Yeah.
Which Napoleon Dynamite guy is he?
He's the. Do you think you want to get a roundhouse from a guy wearing these bad boys?
Oh yeah, he's the
He's the karate instructor. Should I say that? I don't know if I should be saying that in that way.
You probably could have gotten a higher res.
Okay.
Oh, here comes the.
All right, listen.
I have to, ask you to tell us which actor everyone is. Just some constructive feedback.
Listen up, you judge. Listen up. I searched for a goddamn higher resolution of that photo. And you know how many high resolution photos there are of that scene? I could have done a screenshot. You're right, but I don't know where to find
A screenshot.
Screech.
God damn it, Jeremy! I can't believe you said that. I can.
Drew Carey show yet?
Jeremy,
Why not?
I cannot believe you said that because I completely off of space. Thank you, Dalton, for saying that. I cannot believe you said that, Jeremy, because I was very upset myself. I could not find a more high resolution, and there's a lot of gifs of that scene, but I don't know how to shop enough. I mean, maybe I shouldn't say that. I don't know how to grab
I'm
a
hard
gif.
to hear that you tried.
Thank you. Please that.
my God. Wow, the
working and you still don't get points.
shop judge is like
All right.
incorporating some omnipotence.
I say this, Judge.
You have Lewis advising and consenting.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. Jeremy, do you want to look at them again and then talk to Louis? What do you want to do?
Lewis, what are your initial thoughts? I think they were all quite fun.
They were all quite fun. They all gave me a good hearty laugh, and that's what I want out of a shop. I mean,
I'm threatening Lewis with a saw
he's
right now.
threatening me with a saw. He is waving a hacksaw.
Schlegel's got a gun. Like,
you can't have judges that proximate.
So basically, I should not listen to Lewis's.
I'm gonna be chained to a radiator.
What's
with
your
Carrie
safe
Ellis.
word, Lewis? Just give us the code word. Are you safe?
say bad vibes.
I got bad vibes over here. No, sorry, Lewis. Go ahead.
Everything is fine. Everything is fine.
Lewis, go ahead.
Yeah, no, they were all very fun. I think I appreciated the callback in Clayton's to the Rutherford be slaves.
Fjord.
Excuse me. I enjoy.
It's rave name. It's his rave name.
There's a simplicity to it, and
There's
but
always
also
a simplicity to it, man.
well,
Do I have to bring up you poop? Do you poop?
It's
It's more complex than that. He's got the sunglasses on.
yeah, yeah. I
You got
think
the dirty soda joke, which
that was deep.
Clayton has extra.
That was a big
layer.
walk back.
yeah.
Clayton listening to himself like, it was a great joke. That was great. Jeremy, another great point about my great shop.
All right.
I feel
don't think
bad
about
choosing
what's
one. I feel bad, like
It's
because
okay. We're all adults here.
I do think I think I love a good joke about Cleveland sucking. And I love watching a presidential corpse get its teeth stained. That's pretty good. I think this was an excellent. I think this was you guys all brought it tonight. and
Brought it. We shopped it.
You shop, bro.
brought it.
You shop, bro. Jeremy and Lewis, what do you want to? Yeah, Jeremy, what do you think?
Of the wood, thing, but I think just for nailing the topic du jour, I'm gonna have to give it to Mr. Scrivener today.
That $13 is well spent.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Gross.
Don't spend it all in one place.
This is
Excellent work, everyone. As Lewis said, you make it hard to pick by.
Always a good segment.
the glasses really are a great touch. It's just
Positive. I knew once I brought those douchebag glasses.
Can we talk about the magnetic lasso tool?
Can we talk about? You want to do it?
We would love to talk.
Yeah.
We would love to talk about it, Ryan, but that will go for the our second after the Limp Bizkit. After the Limp Bizkit crew, there will be the did you shop, bro? I don't know what's the right name for it. Where we go through our tools.
It's the Polyester Blend Adobe Symposium.
Do people look down on the magnetic lasso tool?
I use all I
Adobe.
do. All I do is use the lasso tool.
I don't know if there's like if
that's all I do.
You know, if there are like shop purists that look down on.
Well, you do have your shop purists. So Clayton is of the old school. He believes that the ultimate version of any photo thing was MS Paint. Then you have postmodern, which is Ryan, and then me. I'm really more of a nihilist. I don't.
Just for me winning this, I'm gonna buy us those sunglasses.
Yes!
Oh yeah.
Hell yes!
Positive vibes only.
Positive vibes only. Everybody, positive vibes only. It is. It's not positive after Clayton just demolishes us. But we are going to do 3 songs, and then I think Ryan's Comics Corner. I think that's the appropriate, right?
Oh, I'm so stoked. For
Let's do right. Listen, Lewis. The second he got here was like,
good ones.
Lewis. The second he sat down, he was like, "Is Ryan's Comics Corner next? When's Ryan's Comics Corner?" I have not heard him shut up since being here live in Schludio B. Lewis to my left, below on your screen.
Thank you. This is as exciting as Prop 22 passing.
Yeah.
Or not passing for me.
Ryan Schlegs.
Yeah.
Are we starting with
Yeah.
Bradford and then going to mine?
Yes, let's do that. So I'm going to play Ryan's song, which we didn't get to the last segment. We're going to then play your song, and then we'll figure it out. I think I'll play my song because I think Ryan's lead off is good for the third. So Ryan's good leading off in the third. By the way, Lewis, congratulations on your Dodgers. We have you
thank
here.
you.
Very exciting. Congratulations on
it
your
was-
Lakers, even though you're a Jazz fan.
It was pretty damn cool, I gotta say.
All right. All right. The audience is riveted by this. All right. So,
Yeah.
so
The baseball content doesn't seem to go over well.
we saw the national baseball ratings. We know where that kind of conversation goes. We have Ryan's Comics Corner, a very beautiful edition. We've got, after that, Utah Counties quiz, where Ryan and Clayton will go head to head on a county. I'm going to give you a little tease if you guys want to start doing your homework.
Jeez.
Central Utah.
Oh boy.
Little tease. They will go head to head. After that, we will do the Limp Bizkit Crew, the only after-hours show that takes place during the show. It's doing after hours of. We are here till 10 o'clock is Polyester Blend. After that, the Limp Bizkit Crew. So much content left up. We're going to take 3 songs, positive vibes. That's what we're trying to do. Get you prepared for tomorrow. First song, Ryan's pick that we didn't get to last segment. It is, of course, Super Chunk. What a time to be alive. You said it, brother. You said it. 3 songs. Ryan's Comics Corner after this. Stay with us. We love you. Thank you for being here. Polyester Boy. Oh boy, what says chill vibes like Chill Wave? That song, Renaissance by Home. I was like
that took me back. That took me back about 10 years. Bud.
Well, no, it's like 5 years, dude. That's when Chill Wave was. Well, I guess
Is that
4
when
years.
Chill Wave was cresting?
Chill Wave was crescent 2016-ish, I think, and that was to me defines the chill wave genre. I think that was one of the most chill
I
wave.
like that you brought up the My Brother Fjord.
I don't want to see that anymore. We're done with
Victorious.
that. We're done
job.
with that. You won. You shot, bro. Great, dude. Clay, that was hilarious. It was a great entry. But my song, the band Home, that whole record, perfect. I think it embodies the chill wave movement. I think it's a great record. Chill wave. I'm on board. I'll take that. I'm on that chill wave. I was doing a rally. So people doing the Trump train today. I was doing a chill wave train, and I just had it was just
chill
me.
Train.
It was just me on on like a old wheelchair with just some speakers, and I was just rolling down the sidewalk, just with cool sunglasses on.
By the way, when I was setting, I know we're keeping it positive vibes, but when I was setting up the show, I heard a lot of honks from the old the TT.
God, Jesus Christ.
Anyway, sorry, did I bring that up?
We all know where the fascists are. They're driving around in a train. What did you have, Clay? That song, I texted you.
Well,
Damn.
I rolled coal with that one.
Oh, baby.
No, that was what's it? The Robert Lester Folsom. That was just one of my my favorite profile musicians.
I know where you're
at. A guy
at.
who like cut it 45 years ago and no one ever heard it, and then like 30 years later someone's like, what is this in this dust bin of this dollar vinyl, and then all of a sudden it ends up in my ears. So that's like basically Seals and Crofts kind of smooth jams guy who like did it in Florida in his mother's basement or whatever. And anyway, towards the end of his life, found some success with the reissue through Light in the Attic Records. And but that song, My Stove's on Fire, I love how that doesn't make any goddamn sense in the entire world.
Dude, the keys on that, tickling those ivories with that that sound. I was like, damn, what is this? This is gorgeous.
And the rhyme structure is so rudimentary and great. And then but if you listen to the rest of the record, there is no non sequitur like, I think I love you, baby, but my stove's on fire. I have no idea what he's saying. But
he's worried. He's like, listen, I love you, but I got this stove I have over here is literally on fire. I've got to deal with this. I love you, but I got to deal with this problem.
I was doing some deep contemplation today on what the song meaning might be, and I was thinking how you're driving away from something and you're like, shoot, is my stove still on? He's like, I think I love you, baby, but I think my stove might be on fire. I got to get out of here.
By the way, I just think of you, if you're really deeply thinking about this song, just you on your porch with a cup of coffee, you've got your PJs on in pure just silence, just thinking about Robert Lester Folsom.
The distant hum of the 5G tower to fuel these thoughts.
Yeah, you try to
your positive vibrations stop if you're worried your stove's on fire.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It all stops right there.
Oh, my stove's on fire. How can counting? Because I woke up saying that.
And Ryan.
Anyway, yeah, it's so fun.
Ryan, this was your
really
pick.
weird song.
This was your pick for the first break, but we didn't get to it. But Tim Roberts, God bless him, he's here on the chat. Love you, Tim. He was all about your Super Chunk, and I think Lewis too. Lewis is
Yeah, I love that song. I got to admit that I'm not like a Superchunk fan.
Oh boy, you're gonna destroy Tim right now. You're destroying Tim.
Sorry, Tim. Sorry, Tim and Lewis. But when I heard that song, I think that came out in 2018. And then that's in the middle of the Trump. This president that we've had, Trump.
What?
Middle of his administration, and that was like one of the first times that I was like, you know what? This, things are all right. Positive vibes only.
That's great. Thank you, dude.
Yeah. No, they're one of the bands that I think are doing the late career renaissance right. They've been
John Worster, right?
Yeah.
Plays drums on that, along with the Mountain Goats and along with being a very funny man.
And with Bob Mould.
Yeah, that's right. He was Bob Mould. Man's all over the place. Prolific, just like Polyester Blend, doing amazing positive songs. 3 songs, fantastic. We got more to come. We got gum. Wrigley, our sponsor tonight.
Do you have any gum?
I got some positive vibe gums.
Are
It's
we? Are we going towards the quiz? Or are we going towards the cartoons?
It's full of LSD. We, I think, need to do this because this is what the people want and this is what the people need.
Okay.
That is why
Let's
doing.
Dive right into it. Let's dive
People,
right into it.
this man works super hard on this every week, even though I think one of the things I have in here is not right. People, it is time for Ryan's Comic Corner, everybody. Ryan, take it away. And we lost Ryan. Thank you, Ryan, for being away. We will be skipping Ryan's Comics Corner. No, Ryan, every week Ryan finds the best of the Sunday funnies. We also like to call them the Sunday baddies. They're not that funny. But Ryan likes to skip.
Sunday normies.
Sunday normies.
Perhaps.
By the way, I've been asking for Ryan to make his own comic for weeks now. He's yet to contribute that.
Oh, next week for sure.
Oh, really?
For sure.
Okay. Even though we won't, because you and I,
Yeah.
we'll have to figure that out.
We got Kathy up in here.
Ryan's Comics Corner, he goes over the best Sunday
Next
funnies.
week, I'll do my own comic and a Kathy comic for sure.
Oh my God, this is big news.
Must see TV.
Even though it might not be on Monday, but well, actually, it might work out on Monday. We'll find out. Anyway, what do we got here first, Ryan? This is a pickle pick. It's a pickle pick.
Okay.
We got a pickle pick here.
Pickle pick.
Oh,
A Clayton non-pick, if you will. Clayton.
So Clayton,
Notorious hater of Boots
Ryan,
Cafe.
because Clayton can see, we have a script that we look at. We both look at. Ryan, were you or Clayton? Did you see this and did you get a little? You didn't have positive vibes, I assume.
You're talking about the Pooch Cafe?
That's what I'm talking about, dude.
I haven't rescanned any of these comics at all.
Oh, okay. Well,
First look. This is my first look.
Ryan, please,
All right.
as always. But Ryan, really quickly, as we always start out, when it's a Pooch's Corner, we play its sound effect. Okay,
Wonderful sound
it's
effects.
a puppy. Okay, so go ahead, Ryan. Pooch's Cafe. What do we have here?
Okay, Pooch's Cafe.
Or just Pooch
Both
Cafe.
these comics appeared before Halloween, so they kind of have a spooky vibe, I guess.
Yeah, very spooky.
Very spooky. So first panel of Pooch's Cafe, you got the two dogs looking up at the mailman. Mailman has a mask on. He says, "Boo." Second panel, he takes the mask off. Haha, sorry to scare you with my mask, Poncho. Haha.
Oh,
And
boy.
his mask, his face underneath the mask is quite terrifying. I don't know if you can enlarge that.
Oh, you want me to? I'm sorry. You want to hyper zoom in? I can hyper zoom in for you, buddy, if you need it.
No, it's fine.
I'm seeing some. I'm seeing some scary, like kind of like just the fibrous muscle face looking
Yes.
thing.
Yeah, this is oddly
The
disturbing.
skin's been peeled off the face.
Yeah.
And so Poncho turns to the other dog and says, in the third panel, it says, mailmen have no idea what their regular faces look like to dogs.
Whoa.
Oh, I gotta laugh out of Clayton.
Whoa. So basically, like dogs have like permanently have the glasses from They Live On, is what you're
Yes.
saying.
Yo,
Okay,
nice reference.
I'm so glad you picked that up immediately because
That's
this is
a-
very
yeah.
obvious homage to They Live, John Carpenter's They Live.
So why does this?
Mailman's real face.
Why is
That's
the,
fantastic.
why is it the real question? Why does this dog have a friend that's just a bomb with a body? I don't understand what's.
It's like a Mario Bullet Bill.
Yeah, exactly.
Bullet
Yeah.
Bill.
What if this whole thing makes more sense if you know that the dog is on LSD? So like this mailman just delivers something normally and he's
No
just
mailman.
he's just like, wow, this is wild.
The thing I like about this comic is you don't actually ever see what the mailman actually looks like. I feel like that's pretty. That feeds into the imagination.
It sure does, Ryan. Way to go, buddy. Good pick. Way to go. What do we have now?
All
We're going old school. There we go.
Old school, for sure.
What is this, the Halloween episode? Come on now. Keep going with it. I love it so much. If I could just find the set. Okay. All right, never mind. So go ahead, Ryan. What do we have on the screen?
So we got classic Garfield by Jim Davis. First panel, we got John and Garfield sitting on the couch watching a movie, and John says, "I've heard this horror movie is pretty scary. Maybe you shouldn't watch it." Second panel, John's eyes bulge.
not just bulge. They become.
And
the
his
lips do weird things that I've
face
never seen
sucks
anyone
in.
do.
Yes, and
Like Garfield
I
does
think we-
not change in all three panels, but yeah.
we've
No,
discussed.
that's part of the beauty of it.
Yeah, you got to cut corners. That's how he paid for his retirement. Is that he was like, I'm just going to do the same image of Garfield, and I skip on having to draw another one.
In this specific
third
context,
panel-
though, I think it's a feature, not a bug.
Although
Sure.
you can tell this is late stage Garfield because that is a flat screen TV. Definitely
is-
not a cathode ray.
Interesting, very insightful
Damn,
point. Clayton.
insightful, Clay.
Well, it does say copyright 2020 on there too.
Oh, buddy, what do you read everything? What do you got to? You're a genius.
Have
My
all my
God.
people look at this. This is brand new, Jim Davis. This is brand new.
This is the
Let's
later.
It's hot off
describe-
the presser.
Describe the final panel. We all kind of remember.
I
Sorry, Bradford.
looking-
go.
Last
read it-
final
you read it,
panel.
we read it.
Yeah, right. John's girlfriend says, "Where's John?" Garfield on a very lopsided couch says, "Under the couch." So, we discussed this style of comic before on Comics Corner. I just really love the idea of anybody just doing a very grotesque and weird illustration and then writing a comic around it. So this was obviously
The center comic.
Jim Davis
was-
saying like, I want to make John a bug-eyed freak, and so he wrote a comic around it.
I like looking at this. I like to think that they're watching Martyrs, and that's John's reaction, and Garfield is just totally.
They're watching Real Housewives of Utah,
because
which is
I think they're watching
debuting next
Hubie
week.
Halloween.
Because cats are murderous psychopaths, and they don't really mind watching people being tortured to
How
death.
dare you.
It's,
How
no,
dare-
I love.
What is-
I'm a cat
What is
person.
John's girlfriend's
They-
name?
I don't know.
No.
Way to
Well,
way to run a whole segment, dude. You don't even know.
She seems lovely. Where's John? They're like with her like barely open eyes. And,
Dr. Liz Wilson is her name.
Dr. Liz Wilson. Okay. And why did John decide to crawl underneath Garfield's side of the couch? Why didn't he just?
Oh, easier to animate. It's easier on the animator's wrist.
Yeah, it's easier.
You know, you always go right to. I don't know. I don't know.
Anyway,
Wow.
that's
Wait,
fantastic.
Jesus.
So-
As always, we are just killed over laughing whenever we do Comics Corner. We're always
It's
just
better in
really.
the composition with that side lifted, because then
Yes.
it's going toward the.
It's the
girlfriend
only way
thing.
to illustrate that John is
Doesn't
underneath the
know.
couch.
And it's also kind of funnier that Garfield's pose is the same, because the fact that the couch is slanted has not caused him to slide away from his pose. So it adds.
You know,
that
do you
gap.
think John is like just sorry, Jeremy, just to get into logistics of it, do you think John is lying, his eyes are still bulging out and he's lying like
Oh.
face up?
His eyes
And
are actually
the-
pushing the couch up.
It's the eyes
Yes.
that are, yeah, like he's evenly under the couch, but his eyes have bulged up. That's
That's it. Does anybody have Jim Davis's agent's contact that we can get Jim Davis on the show to explain some
When
of
the,
this
when,
stuff?
the, when the fuck are we gonna get cited in like dissertations done by PhDs for dissecting these things? I mean, we should be the main playbook for how you would dissect comics out there. I mean, what do we have to do here? Very good stuff. Very good stuff as always. Ryan, any more thoughts on your Ryan's Comics Corner? This is where you run the show.
Nope, that's it.
Okay, well that has
Solid
been
work. All right,
that has
moving
been
on.
great. Well, we're already
Positive
up.
vibes only,
Positive
guys. That was
vibes.
Positive
comics.
vibes.
Ryan, you know how much I love it. This segment is fantastic. Thank you,
Those
my
were
friend.
literally the most positive comics.
As Ryan always says, his quote: he reads them and he brings them. That is Ryan.
Yeah, watch They Live if you haven't seen it.
Did that live up to your hopes?
They Live is actually a fairly accurate portrayal of what Los Angeles is like right now. So
That's the insight. I mean, Ryan, we got Clay with the insight normally, but
I
now
maybe
Lewis.
took that
heard it.
Positive
maybe-
vibes only, dude. Positive
yeah, I
vibes
maybe
only.
took that in a bad direction.
Lewis, did you hear Jeremy? Jeremy said, was that everything you wanted? Did you find what you were looking for?
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. That Pooch Cafe was that's a good
Pooch
one.
Cafe
man.
was tight.
I liked it.
Yeah, Clayton, I feel the Pooch Cafe warming up on you.
As we always say after everyone watches Ryan's Comics Corner, as we always say, we want to make sure our audience is not dead. We always ask, do they live? Do they live? I mean, what's going on here? All right, everybody, it is time for another 3 songs. Let's have Clay. You want to go first? You ready?
Sure, man. I'll do that. So I've been digging this dude lately, and he's very prolific. He has stuff that's super not positive, but he did a lot of super positive vibes only in the 70s.
Love it.
He's a let me bring him up here. Japanese artist.
You're really into him because you remember how to pronounce his name right away.
Spelling is not my strong suit.
I know that game.
What's that?
I said I know that game. From our last county quiz last week, where Hoven Weep was missing. It was Hoven Web, not Hoven Weep.
Hoven Web.
Hoven Web. The Hoven Web.
Harumi Hosono.
Nice.
With the song Shimondoka.
And that's a 100% complete, accurate pronunciation.
I think so. I mean,
God bless.
You guys
God bless.
with your Japanese can probably, if anyone wants to chime in on the correct pronunciation of this Japanese artist, that's great.
We love it.
A very prolific Japanese artist, soundtracks, 20 albums, but this is some of his 1970s stuff is very, I think you'll like it.
Okay.
Shimondoka.
Love it, dude. 3 songs. We got a Lewis pick coming up. Lewis pick is going to end out the set. 3 songs. We come back. This is very exciting. We've got Utah County's quiz. Ryan and Clayton. Ryan has closed the gap. It's 8-6. Central County this week. Central County quiz coming out after the break. 3 songs.
I'm gonna furiously Wikipedia all the central counties while I'm in.
Clay, are you pressing play?
Yeah, it's on.
Okay. 3 songs. Polyester Blend. Thank you so much for being here. We love you. Charlie, Tim, Pat Munger. Lewis is in Schludio B. Polyester Blend. We got more.
Quiz,
we got
baby.
tons more. County quiz coming up.
Bye.
朝になったら僕は行くよ西のドアからハスの花咲く天竺へ神に会いに花も嵐も踏み越え僕は行ってくるよ悲しい言葉を振り切る僕は行ってくるよ花が咲く頃僕は行くよ南の海へ熱い風吹くカリビアの夕日浴びに花も嵐も踏み越え僕は行ってくるよ悲しい言葉を振り切る僕は行ってくるよ邪魔だよそこどけ風が吹いたら僕は行くよ東の空魔術師の国カルデアへ月を浴びに花も嵐も踏み越え僕は行ってくるよ悲しい言葉を振り切る僕は行ってくるよ夜になったら僕は着くよ北の島に君の住む町で見かけた火の鳥を追ってそれを捕まえるときは少し気をつけろよ奴の方の
that are getting back in touch, and it's a pretty good feeling. Yeah, it feels pretty good. I get a lot of double takes when I'm coming around the corners, and it's mostly pretty nice. Yeah, it's mostly pretty alright, cause most kids give me credit for being down with it when it was back in the day, back when things were way different, when the youth of today and the early 7 seconds taught me some of life's most valuable lessons. There's gonna come a time when the scene will seem less sunny. It'll probably get druggy and the kids will seem too skinny. There's gonna come a time when she's gonna have to go with whoever's gonna get her the highest. There's gonna come a time when the true scene leaders will forget where they differ and get big picture, cause the kids at the shows, they'll have kids of their own. The sing-along songs will be our scriptures. Gotta stay positive. We gotta stay positive. We gotta stay positive. We gotta stay positive. When the chaperone crowned us the king and the queen, I knew that we'd arrived at a unified scene, and all those little lambs from my dreams, well, they were there too. Cause it's one thing to start it with a positive jam, and it's another thing to see it on through. And we couldn't have even done this if it wasn't for you. Gotta stay positive. We gotta stay positive. We gotta stay positive. Love and happiness. Something that can make you do wrong, make you do right. Yeah. Love. Love and happiness. But wait a minute, something's going wrong. Someone's on the phone, 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, talking about how she can make it right. Yeah, yeah. Happiness is when you really feel good about somebody. There's nothing wrong being in love with someone. Yeah. Oh, baby, love and happiness. Love and happiness. Oh. I'll be good to you. We'll be together. Yeah. To see each other. Walk away with victory. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, baby. Love and happiness. Oh, yeah. Love and happiness. Oh. Hey. wanna dance. Love and happiness. Love is. Wait a minute. Love is. Walking together. Talking together. Saying together. Saying together. Yeah. Saying what I'm on. I'm on for love. Say. I'm on for love.
Oh, talk about positive vibes. Al Green, Love and Happiness. Lewis's pick for a positive vibe. Lewis.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with the Reverend, man.
Yeah, God bless. Can't go
Can't go wrong with the Reverend.
The song's real depressing.
Clay hates it.
It's not exactly a deep cut, but you know.
Hey man, Reverend Al Green, come on now.
Yeah.
The first 30 seconds of that song, the instrumentation on that is ridiculous.
When the the Wurlitzer comes in.
We were talking about that.
Yeah.
You can't mess with that. I don't care how many times. I don't care if I've heard it 30,000 times.
Yeah,
so good.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Before that, we heard the Hold Steady, Stay Positive. I mean, it says it right there in the title. Ryan Bradford, your pick for the Stay Positive song. Ryan, your thoughts on that? I remember, remember that band? I was listening to that goddamn record all the time in 2008, 7?
2008, yeah. I think that was 2008, right at the end of the George Bush presidency. And it was the first time that I was like, no, I'm just riffing on the last explanation.
Do you remember how
really
peaceful
funny.
that was?
But,
do you remember how like chill that was and positive vibes only?
I brought it up on the show. I brought it up on the show before, but I never forget being at the Marriott on State Street. Somehow, after drinking and trying to find a TV to watch the election results, we ended up in the workout room of the Marriott with a couple of people. And when they announced,
You're talking about the story of when you found out that George W. Bush was going to be president?
Lost, and I cried because I was like, oh, I thought he was going to be third president term against. He was going to.
When he lost.
Yeah. In 2008, when Obama won, it was
one
of the most.
You were in the workout room at the Marriott.
That's
what
where
because this forward planning is that.
I know, we were all around. It was me and my girlfriend at the time, and like 3 other people, and we just ended up there. I don't know what the hell happened, but I remember crying. I just remember crying. I was so happy that Obama won. It was an amazing. It's when we thought the future was nothing but bright. Remember that?
Yeah.
When George when the race was called when the Florida was called for George W. Bush in 2000, I was at a show at the venue Liquid Joe's.
Oh yeah,
and it was Jay Mascis was playing.
What?
And his drummer stood up and threw his drumsticks at the TV. He was like, "Fuck this!" It was pretty intense.
That's looking right.
I was like, "Oh boy, oh no, we're in for some things."
By the way, that if anyone has access to HBO Max or whatever, the 537 documentary they just did about the 2000 election, tying Elian Gonzalez to one of the reasons Bush won in Florida. Fascinating documentary. Yeah, the Cuban population, the American Cuban population, being really resentful of the Clinton Gore administration for letting Gonzalez go, even though his dad was in Cuba.
Whenever I think about Elian Gonzalez, I think about that absolutely batshit insane Peggy Noonan column where he was like, he was rescued by dolphins.
What?
Like, it is one of the craziest things I've ever read. I don't remember much more beyond that.
Cuban Latino politics is completely complex and weird. And
yeah.
Cuban American Latino politics is crazy, and that was when it kind of came to a head, right?
Right.
And also,
yeah,
it's one of those weird things that like comes up in a presidential election that'll put wind at your back or wind in your sails, and
yeah, you really hope if it's contested that you have a majority on the Supreme Court. I think we have that, right? I think the
Sure, yeah.
Oh,
we just got this new super liberal justice.
I will say, I still think that George W. Bush was a worse president than Trump.
I mean,
I think if you look at it,
because he was more effective.
I feel like he is a genuine psychopath, and sure, Trump, like, I think Trump's just like.
I'm going to push back on you there, Bradford, because I believe that a majority of us. I think we put too much. We put too much energy on how powerful president is and the symbolicness of the office. The symbolism of the office.
Right. No, I was getting to that. I feel like. Right. I feel like Trump has inspired a lot worse in the American people than George W. Bush.
Right. But policy-wise, I can see where you're going with that.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of veterans would say the Iraqi war and Afghanistan war was probably not the hottest idea. That's a pretty bad. And then
I mean, W at least had the courtesy to like pretend that racism was bad and that sort of thing, but it was both pretty terrible.
He did try to shut down anti-Muslim energy after 2001, which was really, I think, good. But I think, I don't think that it was a successful presidency in any stretch of the imagination.
I'm not going to say anything positive about George W. Bush.
Well, by the way, this isn't presidential quiz. This is Utah County's quiz coming up.
Oh, let's move it on. Let's go.
But wait.
You don't want to spend another 20 minutes talking about George Walker Bush?
Yeah. As much as
the audience is riveted.
I'll never forget. We won
those that lived in it don't want to hear about it, and those who don't remember it don't want to hear about it either. So.
I'll never forget. I was playing high school hockey, and we won a game, which was rare in those days because I was on the team. But the coach, who also happened to be my father, when we won the game, he was like, in the next game, he brought in the newspaper after the election, and he was like, "Look, W, we got the W," and he was so excited, like, "Isn't that funny, the W?" And all like the high school kids were like, "Nah, man, read the room, dude. No one wants that motherfucker."
This is Park City, baby.
Yeah, we don't want that shit.
Wait, your dad was a W fan?
He was a Ross Perot fan. Everybody, it is time to move on. His politics were bunk.
Let's do a deep dive on
Scott Schlegel's voting history. I should look that up. I don't think it'll look good. All right, everybody, it is time for one of the hit segments where Ryan and Clayton go to battle. It is one of my favorite things, a part of this show. People, it is time, of course, for Utah County's Quiz. It's a quiz between Ryan and Clayton. Utah County's Quiz. It's a battle of knowledge. Who knows more about a county? Who will win the game? These are the questions.
God damn it! If this pandemic outlasts these counties, I'm gonna be so sad.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get. I gotta look where we're at. We got a total going on. Everybody, it's time for Utah County's Quiz. Utah County's Quiz. Oh shit, we gotta get this. All right,
wait, we already did Wayne.
Yeah, we already did Wayne. Wayne was early. Early. In this whole thing. I gotta get Lewis on. There's Lewis. There he is. He can hang out there at the bottom.
All right.
There it is. It's 8-6. 8-6. The purple counties are Clayton's victories. The yellow are Ryan's. You can see that Ryan has made headway in the south.
That is my son, which is
and then your son
goes to Scrivener.
Charlie won Kane County, so that is off the table. But as you can see, Ryan has set up a second front. He has set up a second front on this war of attrition between you two in the county's quiz. Big headway. His first southern county he won last week in a Clayton kind of just annoying, bitching fucking win or loss where he's just like, yeah, you give me that shit.
Bubba Gump shrimp.
Well, I've tried.
Oh my god, that's the best question.
That was the best question.
I tried, but
fantastic.
I try all the time. But this week, I must reveal, I said Central. It's a little to the east, being Central. This week's county quiz, of course, it is not Grand. It is Emery County, everybody. Emery. And Emery, I will say, vast. I was
very vast.
I had a lot of possible questions. I felt overwhelmed. I don't know what the hell that happened.
Oh no, that was me.
Lewis is doing a great job. Thanks for coming down to the fucking Schludio, dude.
I spent a lot of time in Emery County.
I'm kind of shocked that didn't happen.
I've been
before
in Emery pretty extensively.
We have got Utah's County's Quiz. Emery. Emery County is the county of the week. 5 questions and then a bonus question. We do a thing where, because the 5th question I didn't like how we do a coin flip, and the person who won last week gets to do the coin flip first. So Ryan, you won last week. Let's see if you can take advantage and be the first person to guess on question number 5. We start here. Ryan, There it is. Ryan, heads or tails? What do you want, Ryan?
I'm gonna go heads.
Heads it is. Heads it is.
Yeah.
Whoa. Ryan,
Rigged.
that is a
Rigged.
big advantage. But this first question goes to you, Ryan. The first question of the week for Utah's Counties quiz. This is the county. We'll put this.
What does the county Emory? What letter does the county Emory start with? Is it
again?
A?
This
or
week's crazy. We're going back to a last week question. Ryan, what hat did Forrest Gump wear? We're going back a week.
Gubba bump. Damn it.
Ryan, this question is for you.
When
First
Forrest Gump introduced himself, what did he say people called him?
What, Ryan? My question for you is: what is a box of chocolates like? What is? Could you tell me what that's like? Ryan, my first question for you is about Emory County in general. It's a history question. Ryan, Emory County has the interesting distinction in Utah history. In late August 1877, Brigham Young issued an order to the San Pete LDS stake president. San Pete.
Order.
Oh, boy. It is the closest stake at the time in 1877. He ordered that the San Pete LDS president tell 50 families to settle in the Castle Valley area. This was the last Mormon colony ordered by Brigham himself to be settled. He died on August 29th, 1877. So this was the last community that Brigham Young ordered to settle. My question for you, Ryan, according to an estimate, how many towns and villages did Brigham Young oversee the settlement of personally before he died? Boy. I give you 4 options, Ryan. 4 options. You tell me one. You can get a full point or Clayton can steal. Did Brigham Young in his life order 200 towns?
Jesus Christ.
300. You were. Hey, Clay, I heard your response last week. You wanted some tougher questions for Ryan. Here we go. Did Brigham Young in his lifetime?
Well, also Ryan getting this first is great because you know where I'm going.
So, Ryan, did Brigham Young order the creation of 200, 300, 400, or 500 settlements of towns and villages in his lifetime in Utah and the areas around Utah? Not just, this is, the surrounding
Zion.
Gotta
include Vegas in there, baby.
Vegas is in there. Idaho's in there. Colorado, Wyoming, Arizona. Ryan, what is your submission for the right answer?
I'm going to say B, 300.
Ryan, your submission for an answer is B, 300?
B, yes.
That is wrong. 300 is off the table. Clayton, you could steal for 0.5. Is it 200, 400, or 500?
I'm tempted to go high, but I feel like low might be the curveball here. 200 is a lot of settlements, but also settlements failed. So, I'm going to go A, 200.
Your final answer is A, 200.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Clayton, look to your screen right now for the correct answer. The correct answer will be on your screen. That's a bunch of words that don't mean a lot to you, but I can
honestly can't see shit, but okay.
You will see right there 400 towns and villages. Nobody gets a point. Nobody gets a point. Wow, very interesting.
I should have followed Price is Right rules, man.
You should have, man.
A town for every wife.
Yeah. Just his wives. All right, you go here, you go there, you go here, you go there. All right, Clayton, I wanted you to give it up to you. You're always like, can I get you the county seat question? Can I get you the county seat question?
Castle.
Was
Dale.
it?
No.
What? All right. So Clayton,
what was Dan's in Forrest Gump?
What was Lieutenant Dan's replacement legs made of? And who made them for him? All right.
Magic.
My question.
Who's the tallest basketball player to come out of Emory County?
Clayton, my question for you, like last week, Emory County is one of the few counties in Utah where the county seat of Emory is not the largest population in Emory County. I will show you the 3 largest cities in Emory County. I want you to pick the county seat then the largest city. So
Oh,
first
you're
the
giving me
county
the county
seat.
seat,
So
huh?
I give you six options, but there's only 3
Six
cities.
options.
Well,
Jeez,
so
okay.
because there's 3 cities, and then you have to get county seat, and then
Okay.
you have to get the largest city. I
I'm
give you
ready.
6
I'm
options.
ready
You ready?
for this.
Is it A, Castle del Farron? Is it
Wait,
B-
hold on. Are we doing county seat highest pop?
That's right. Look at your screen. It says county seat, then largest pop. So that is first county seat, second largest pop. You have 6 options. There's only 3 cities there. They are the largest 3 cities in Emory County. You have to get the correct order, and if you do, you get 1 full point, or Ryan can steal for 0.5.
Got it.
Is it A, Castle del Farron? Is it B, Castle Dale Huntington? Is it C, Farron Castledale? D, Farron Huntington? E, Huntington Castledale? Or F, Huntington Farron?
I'm going to say unequivocally, it's going to be B, Castledale Huntington.
Final answer.
Yes, sir.
You know that Ryan will hate this because I have to go to the screen to show you. It is, of course, Castledale Huntington. Clayton!
Oh.
You always asked for it. I gave it, and you did deliver 1 full point to Clayton there. 1 full point to Clayton there. Very good, my friend. You get 1.
I just had burritos at Alberto's in Huntington the other day. That place is a sprawling metropolis.
It's a beautiful place. Beautiful place.
How come they're not a sponsor of the polyester blend?
These are great questions.
I'm not allowed inside because it's COVID.
Ryan, we're not going too far for your next question where you can get 1 full point. Clayton can steal for 0.5. We're sticking with Castledale, the actual county seat. So my question for you, Ryan, is county seat history. According to the Emory County website, Castledale was not the intended name for the city, but the post office put Castledale and no one bothered to have it changed. What was the intended name for Castledale? I give you 4 options. You can get it for 1 full point, or Clay can steal for 0.5. Here are your options, Ryan. Is it A, Castle Vale, B, Castle Trail, C, Castle Shale, or D, Castle Bill of Sale?
I know which one it is for sure.
Oh shit. A, Castlevale.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Well, that's a great entry into your option, and I just have to stall for time while I make sure I get the right page up here.
Can you get it? Like, that is a bubblegum question, man. It's a bubblegum.
It's not. I had no idea.
Castle Shale? Castle
What is
Trail?
what is Shale? What is Shale?
Castle Bill of Sale? Come on, man.
Shale?
Come on.
Trail?
That was undercover bubblegum. That was undercover.
Clayton, you have a lot of problems when you don't win, but it is, of course, Castle Vale. Castle Vale is right. We are at a 1-1 tie. We are at a 1-1 tie.
I feel like you're engineering this for maximum audience enjoyment because it's always going to be close.
Clayton, did you really think you were going to get a county seat question without Bradford?
Recompense? Yeah. It's true.
You should give him a Prop 22 question.
By the way, I'm just. By the way, breaking news. Oh, by the way, breaking news. I just got a text. The DMV new announcement. I can get reimbursed the $376 for having a good record. I just have to follow a very shady website. So thank you for that text. Whoever sent that to me, really appreciate it.
Do it.
I think I might do it, Clayton. I think I did this one for you, buddy, and I don't know if you know about this. Clayton, are you familiar with this person from Utah history and very much Emory County history? Are you familiar with this man, Bert Loper? Do you know this man, Bert Loper?
Yes, I do.
Do you truly know who Bert? Do you want to?
I've read the 700-page biography.
Oh, so I might be. I might have got something here.
Who wrote said biography?
His name was Brad Demick.
Cool.
During a pandemic, it's a great read. You get read Demick during a pandemic. So Clay, what, do you want to explain? I can explain. I have a little history about this man. Do you
Bert
know?
Loper is the old man of the Colorado. He ran it more than anybody else. He was the only person that I know of in the history of the Colorado River to run the Colorado River upstream from the mouth of the Grand Canyon all the way up to height backwards over ice.
Wow.
He was a hardcore son of a bitch. He was
right.
also, in his later years, the janitor of the Masonic Temple in Salt Lake City.
What?
Whoa.
Wow.
That great
Gotta
book.
read
I
that.
got to read this book. Well,
Gotta read
Clay.
that.
So this gives me.
If I get this wrong, I'm fucked.
I hope so. So,
do a quick Forrest Gump question.
Bradford, really quick, what is the word that is on the bottom right of this photo? Go ahead and so Clayton, you explained a lot. Did you? Of course, you probably know this, but just to let people know, he was born in Green River, which is, of course, in Emery County. It is on the most eastern border of Emery County. He was born there in 1869. He was one of the early river ratchers of the Colorado River system and its tributaries. Is known as one of the last people to both run the Glen Canyon and the San Juan River before the dams that blocked it up. Of course, Glen Canyon Dam and Navajo Dam in New Mexico. This guy ran rivers until he was almost 80. In fact, he ran the Grand Canyon at the age of 79 when he had a known heart condition. He, by all accounts, had a heart attack. He was
a stubborn son of a bitch.
He, by all accounts, had a heart attack while going through a rapid in the Grand Canyon and died. His bones were found in 1975, 40 miles down the river of that rapid. This is a hardcore motherfucker. But Clayton, my question for you is this. Bert was born on the day in Green River, Utah. So he's born in Green River, Utah. He was born on the day when downriver John Wesley Powell discovered the confluence of the Colorado River and the San Juan River. The same day. Which day was it in 1869, Clay?
Oh, come on, man.
I give you four options. I give you four.
The knowledge I have about this guy, and it's going to come down to me.
The day he was born. Same day John was...
If
I give you four options. Is it June 31st, 1869, July 31st, 1869, August 31st, 1869, or September 31st, 1869? For 1 full point. Ryan can steal for 0.5.
I'm going to go with July 31st, 1869.
Clay, how confident do you feel?
Strangely confident.
Final answer.
Yeah, I think so.
If you look to your screen right now, you will see this is the actual tombstone of Bert Loper in Green River, July.
It's Green River City Park. It's not a tombstone.
It's a memorial.
It's a memorial.
Yeah. Bert Loper, pioneer, soldier, prospector, river guide, born July 31st, 1869. This is great. At Bowling Green, Missouri, lost July 18th. I don't know. Oh, he was born in Green River, according to my accounts. This is telling me differently.
He's not born in Green River.
He's not born in Green River.
He arrived in Utah.
But he does say he was born the same day of that.
He spent most of his time.
This is such a great. Lost July 8th in 1949 in the vastness of the Grand Canyon, the land of the blue horizons and the silent desert mesas that he loves so well with two oars. I mean, what a fucking cool thing. Like, what are we going to get, polyester blend? Like, our three faces on a memorial out in, like, what?
Died in a conference call. I would recommend the name of the book is The Very Hard Way by Brad.
I'm so proud of you. I knew you would know about this. It was really fun looking at this. Clay, a couple of things I want to say. I found this a 70s song by this like bluegrass. Was it Tom Russell? Tom Russell?
Yeah.
I don't know if you know this.
No. Nice.
Sorry, just listen to it for a second.
Well, old Bert Loper was a whitewater man. He ran the rapids up and down.
Isn't that great? I love that so much.
That is amazing.
Also, Clay, this is great. On YouTube, someone did this where they posted, let me find it really quickly. They posted this. This is amazing. They apparently, I don't know if you've ever done the Grand, but
I never have. I should.
There's people, it's still there. The boat he died in.
Oh yeah,
it's still there.
Yeah, it's disintegrating.
Yes, these are the chunks of it.
Yeah.
And so you can go and
until about the 1980s, it was a full boat, but it's starting to fall apart.
But wait, listen closely.
It's 41.2.
Lower, but isn't that lower?
That's Buck Farm or whatever. That's what I think. Buck Farm.
Bonus question: if you guys get this right, someone can the first one to say it out loud. The correct answer.
quick chat master interruption
my
before you move
momentum's
on to
my
the next
momentum's.
question.
Okay, all right, go
Because
ahead.
we've got some quality content from Tim Roberts in the chat right now.
Of course, Tim.
So he wants to make sure people know that it was not actually a raptor. He built his own wooden.
Yeah, it was
boats.
Dory. He was a Dory head.
Thank you, Tim.
Yeah, and also, his truck got stuck in the snow just above Huntington, and the person who came out to help him, I guess, said, "Y'all ain't from Emery County." I'd like to relay the same message to you.
I love that. Great. Thank you, chat master, looking at the chats, putting out the good things. But I've got a point. I got a .20 point on the line. If the first one to say it out loud right. In a couple seconds in this video, they're talking about Buck Farm Camping Ground. A woman very quietly, I'll try to turn it up so you can hear it. A woman very quietly makes a joke and a funny about Buck Farm Campground. What does she say? What does she say? First one to say it out loud, if correctly, you get .20. Buck Farm Campground. What does she say? A joke is about to be made about Buck Farm Camping Ground.
Supposed to predict the joke?
So you're supposed to say what the joke is. You can get.
I mean, it has to be.
Wait, Lois! Shut up! So what is it, Clayton or Ryan? First one to say it out loud correctly.
What the buck?
Okay, Clayton, what do you got? For .20.
Buck you camping.
That's what I think.
41 too, but
Not Butt
this
Farm.
says
Buck
what,
Farm.
40.
Not Butt Farm, Buck Farm. So you both are incorrect. You both are incorrect. You did not get it
My head
correctly.
was in the wrong space.
Butt Farm? She says it. No one laughs. It's a lot like me on this show.
Mine was a little. I thought it would be a little cruder, but I was on the right path.
Okay. Well, thank you for not blowing it. That
I'm sorry.
Thank God. I'm so glad to have you down here. Lewis live in Schludio B. We go on. It is now 2-1. Clayton 2-1. Ryan, this is where it'll help you, buddy. You won the coin flip.
Coin cost.
Having a seizure right here. The coin flip. You got the coin flip. So you got to go first on this next question. My next question is actually about this, a wonderful place on the earth. I'm so proud to have it in our state. It is, of course, Goblin Valley. Goblin Valley is in Emery County as a part of the San Rafael Swallow. And my question for you, it's not about that, Ryan. My question for you, Ryan, I will give you options, but let me just read this really quickly. Goblin Valley is truly one of the most unique natural features in Utah. I wrote that. A state full of them. God, one of my work for Visit Salt Lake. It is, of course, an area in the San Rafael Swell that is made up of many small mushroom-shaped hoodoos. Bryce Canyon and Goblin Valley are two of the highest concentrated occurrences of hoodoos in the world. It's also a great place to film. In fact, according to the Visit Utah website, there's 2 movies that were filmed in Goblin Valley. They only list 2. I'm asking for the 2 that are listed in the Visit Utah website. I will give you 5 options, Ryan. I will give you 5 options, but I need you to pick 2 of them. You need to pick the 2 correct movies that were filmed in Goblin Valley according to Visit Utah's website. I give you 5 options. Here they are, Ryan. Is it A, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade? B, Star Trek 2009 version? C, Red Canyon, which is a movie in the 30s, also in 2008, the 2008. D, Galaxy Quest, or E, John Carter. You have to pick 2 of them to get it correctly for 1 full point. Pick 2 of these movies.
Wait, which Star Trek came out in 2009?
The reboot. I don't know if you know about
really?
this. Yes. That's when the reboot came out.
We got a Trekkie on our hands.
I'm right now assuming that Chatmaster Jeremy is looking this up.
Nothing. I'm gonna go Galaxy Quest and John Carter.
Final answer.
That would have been
D&E.
Yeah,
D&E, final answer.
Yes.
Oh, wait, sorry. Wait, that's horribly wrong. I am so sorry. That is incorrect. Clayton, you could steal for 0.5. Really giving yourself a distance. You have to pick 2. I'm not going to say if he was right at all or whatever. I'm just going to, you need 2 there, buddy.
Well, I definitely am going to say John Carter, and I'm going to say Red Canyon.
Is that your final answer?
I don't feel like it should be. Hold on. I'm going to pull Red Canyon back, and I'll say Indiana Jones' Last Crusade.
Final answer.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, look to your screens right now. I will pull up the website for the Utah visitors. They have a great, it's really fun. But if you zoom in, so here's Goblin Valley. Oh, wait, that's not Goblin Valley. Hold on, where the fuck am I? Hold on, I gotta figure out where the hell I am. There's the point, there's I-70. There's Castledale's right there. Oh, wait, there.
This is everyone's favorite installment.
So you will say, shut the fuck up. So we got
Lego
Galaxy
Taxi
Quest and Red Canyon. Galaxy
Oh,
Quest.
shit.
Wow.
And
I knew Galaxy Quest. was one of them.
I knew Galaxy Quest
was one of them.
John Carter's down here, gentlemen, not too far away, not too far away. And Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade was, of course, filmed in Arches National Park. So you guys
Red
both...
Canyon was probably more southwest.
Red Canyon, by the way, I got to show you that this is fantastic because the beginning of this shit is bonkers. It's
Why
just...
couldn't you put something like When Harry Met Sally, like some things that we knew?
I'll have what she's having.
It's a big goblin.
Dude, watch this train. So
big goblin.
I thought Galaxy Quest was pretty much well known, but let me just show you.
As a Tim the Toolman Taylor head,
Ooh.
I knew Galaxy.
You knew that, but let me just.
Yeah. I
This
was
is so
pretty
good.
surprised personally when Clayton didn't, when he kept John Carter but discarded Galaxy Quest.
Yes,
That
because
My
that
bad,
was.
y'all.
By the way,
was
listen,
huge misplay. Huge
listen,
misplay.
listen to this opening dialogue about a place we all like to go camping.
I can't believe you're actually thinking of moving out here.
Maybe I'll find.
Really quick.
Yeah, what a shitty place, man.
Well, maybe I'll find myself out here. You know. You really understand what you're made of in a place like this.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm a man who's made of Maverick hot dogs because there's one in Farron that I always stop at. That's not too far from where that shot is made. Oh my
You
god!
could really cut your arm off out here.
You can really, really cut your arm off out here. Oh my god, this is great. This is exactly what I want. This is exactly what I want.
Okay,
2-1.
Where are we at? Where are we at?
2-1.
me?
2-1.
Okay.
Clay is up. 2-1.
I'm squeaking.
This is for 1.5. A full 1.5. Gentlemen, we're going to one of my favorites. I love doing these instead of you have to say it out loud because I always screw that up. What is that a photo of, Clay? It's, of course, the Green River. Thank you for knowing that so quickly.
That's Labyrinth Canyon.
There you go. There you go. Very good. Now, my question for you two, closest to the T. Closest to the T. My question is this. If I can find it. All right, here it is. My question for you. The Green River is the eastern border of Emery County. It is a major part of the county, but it is, of course, not the only county that the Green River touches. My question for you two, closest to the T, there are 29 Utah counties. How many counties does the Green River touch closest to the T?
Man, that's hard. Okay. All right.
29 counties closest to the T.
Wow.
1.5 points. Don't say it until you're comfortable submitting it as your final answer.
I have no idea. So,
Way to go, Ray.
7.
Okay. Clay?
5.
Gentlemen, I have something exciting to tell you.
Turn it up.
Someone has got it right on the goddamn money.
Oh boy.
Someone has got it right on the goddamn money. I want to know how either one of you feel confident.
No, not at all.
For 1.5, this will win the tournament no matter what. Gentlemen, look to your screens.
Another heartbreaking loss. Another heartbreaking loss.
Oh.
Gentlemen, this is on.
Let's hope that's the most heartbreaking loss of the week.
Thank you, Jeremy. Good
Thank
point.
you, Jeremy, for staying positive.
But let's do it together as a group just to make sure I'm not being crazy or anything here. I will show you.
Keep it positive, folks.
I'll show you what's going on here. So of course, oh wait, we got to
I
go
knew
further.
Daggett. I knew Grand. I knew
So of course it comes in Daggett County here. Exits come in through Uinta. That's 2. Then you go down, and then it touches, of course, Carbon. That's 3. Emory. That's 4. Grand. That's 5. Wayne. That's 6. And then the confluence is right there in San Juan County. That makes 7. Ryan Bradford. Holy goddamn hell.
A comeback win for the ages.
This is next level. Ryan, you have closed the gap.
I am speechless. I don't know what to
you
say.
just said. I can't believe you when you said 7. And by the way, that's your 7th point. So that is your 7th county win, and you said 7.
God.
I mean, let's hope this. And we hope Trump loses. I don't know why that correlates, but I'm just going to say that. Ryan, your thoughts on winning your second one in a row?
I am speechless. It was a number I pulled out. My ayos.
It's like when Bill Belichick talks about his formations on the gridiron line, Lewis. When Ryan explains how he came up with how he won, it's really deep level, five level chess going on. Oh my God!
Ryan is really dominating in area now.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's got some of the largest counties.
What are the current county stats?
So you've got 8-7. 8-7 and Charlie at 1.
We're kicking Charlie's ass.
Yeah.
Hey, and if that makes you feel any better, we're kicking your son's
Can't
ass.
wait. There's some good counties to come.
All right, here's what the deal is. We're gonna do this really quickly. Let's 2 songs. We're gonna do Ryan and Clay. You guys pick.
Okay.
Clay, you go first. I've got. Is it Helen? Is that what you're doing next?
Oh yeah, Helen, ready? Yeah.
'Kay.
You want to play that?
You play it on your machine, and then we're gonna play Ryan's song. Only 2 songs. We
And
come
then
back.
it'll be,
We are
it'll be
25 minutes over the normal ending of the show. We are now.
Always happening. It turns out this show is actually 2.5 hours long.
Sometimes go longer. We're going to come back with the Limp Bizkit Crew, go over a couple of recommendations, hang out. I'm going to put the Zoom link in the chat. Come and hang out with us. Clay, are you ready?
No, because
Okay, we're doing a great job. 2 songs, positive vibes. We're
my
trying to
computer had gone to sleep because we have been.
just pontificating over and over about these county
Yes.
quizzes. We got Louis Godfrey in Schludio B. Thank you, Louis, for being here so much.
Thank you for having me, gentlemen. This has been a
Hey guys,
blast.
I got some
been
breaking
awesome.
news right now.
Breaking news. Wait. Breaking news.
The first result of the 2020 presidential election.
Oh, is it
Dixville Notch, New Hampshire. Biden 5 votes, Trump 0.
Oh!
Wow, Dixville Notch is not really going.
Hey, by the way, we're trying to do positive vibes.
Yeah.
And one of the
That
most...
was me positively shooting finger guns in the air like I'm fucking Yosemite Sam.
And by the way, the swing state of New Hampshire, very important in the general
You'd be
election.
surprised. You'd be surprised. New Hampshire could be in play.
Well, all I care about is that happened. Clay, hit your
But
song.
also, real quick, my son's second grade class, so all 3 second grade classes did a Biden versus Trump. It was 44-4 Biden.
Oh!
That looks good for Biden.
Yeah.
We're talking about second grade class, Wasatch Elementary School.
Well,
Baby.
I read a whole New Yorker piece about how Biden had the second grader class really in play.
He's got that locked up.
He's got that
Oh, is
going.
it?
Yeah, they find his energy to be
was
fun.
that a Tubin piece?
Tubin, yeah. Tubin did the deep reporting, all 2 inches of it.
Speaking of which, I gotta mute my camera right now.
Let's go.
Okay, you playing? 2 songs. We come back with the Limp Bizkit Crew. I'm going to put the Zoom link in the chat. Look for that. Thank you all for being here. Clay, if you're playing on your computer, I'm going to murder you right now. But you're doing a great job. I think you're playing it on your computer.
Oh, wait, hold on.
See, listen to what I say. Say it out loud. I'm like,
Technical difficulties right at the end.
2 songs. This is the end of Polyester Blend. We're coming back with the After Hours show. Limp Bizkit Crew. I'll put the link to the Zoom. You can join. You can talk. I love you all. 2 songs. We come back. Limp Bizkit Crew. Polyester Blend.
You're a good dancer, so light on your feet. And a romancer that talks awful sweet. Aquarius miracle makes Scorpio lyrical. Don't think me satirical, 'cause that's what I feel. You're a good rider with such a good seat. As a provider, you sure can't be beat. Aquarius miracle makes coffee a lyrical. Don't think me satirical, 'cause that's what I feel. Our cosmic consciousness was raised by the power. It was fortuitous we met at this hour. And if our horoscopes will only allow it, we go together, we make a good team. Now and forever, we share the same dream. Aquarius miracle makes coffee a lyrical. Don't think me satirical, 'cause that's what I feel about you.
Jesus, Lewis. Oh, boy.
I'm sorry. That
Not positive vibes. Positive vibes
that
right
was,
there.
ooh.
Oh, boy. From the Colts. From the Colts. Sorry. The Colts is a different band.
The Colts. Yeah.
I do like that. Positive vibes. Lewis, was that your pick?
No, that was Ryan Bradford's pick.
That's right. Brian Bradford, you got positive vibes from a British band ripping off American music that came out when I was a teenager.
Oh, I love that. I love that song.
That
That's
song's
such a guilty pleasure of mine. And
That was a very formative song in my young teens. I was just surprised because you were probably 6 when it came out.
yeah, no, I saw the Colts like pretty. I like 10 years ago after I moved to San Diego, and the singer, I don't know his name, he came out to do the encore with a Colt hoodie on. He was wearing like the merch of his own
Isn't
band.
his name Ian? Ian something?
I think so, yeah.
I'm looking it up. I'm cheating.
But that was it was a great show.
Lewis and I were talking. We couldn't decipher if that's how they actually dressed or if they were wearing costumes. But I think that's just how they looked, right, Bradford?
Ian Astbury, which you can't get more British than that name. Ian
Astbury. A fine seabird that goes out into the water. An Astbury.
Jolly good.
They played on the SNL once. I remember that. They played that song.
Very, very good stuff. Nice. Clay, your pick was great too. Helen Reedy.
Yeah, recently passed away, Helen Reedy, which was she was like kind of a. She's got an amazing voice, which is crazy because she was kind of like a teeny bopper heartthrob, like kind of like a, I don't know, like a Dynamite magazine kind of lady, but like she recently passed away, and so I recently like did a deep dive on her songs, and that song Aquarius Miracle is super sweet, and her voice is really, really good and actually kind of stands the test of time. So I threw her out some props on here on the Polyester Blend tonight.
That was great. And the song I didn't play because I just would cut it for time, but I've played it a million times. So Velvet Underground, Rock and Roll Live, to me is one of the most positive songs. Just someone stuck in their a child stuck in their room listening to rock and roll on the radio, feeling the world come to them. I love that song.
I was listening to that song on my way to your house. So, there you go.
What the hell's going on?
Record scratch.
Does that song go like rock and roll music? Any old wait, how's it go?
It goes rock and roll high school. I got a dead. It goes like
around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock music. You know, a life was saved by rock and roll. Oh yeah, that rock and roll. Okay, I got it. I know that one.
Computation. Dance to a rock and roll station, and we're all right. It was all right.
If only in this day and age that you could think that we're all at the dad age or the procreation age, that our kids would be able to turn on the radio station and listen to rock and be like, it'll be all right. I don't even know what the fuck they could actually.
Because rock and roll will help you, and it clearly has helped us. It gave us enjoyment. Anyway, that would.
I feel like all you can do is go down like a rabbit hole of some kind of genre.
Well,
is like way disturbing.
We got Lewis in the Schludio B as we get colder and colder in Schludio B. Thank you, Lewis.
It is a little chilly in here, but that's okay.
We're making it happen. We're COVID safe. We're
the positive vibes are keeping us warm.
Positive vibes keeping us going. We have the Limp Bizkit crew assembled. Jeremy's in charge here, but we have who is active on the chat tonight. We love to see that. Tim Roberts, are you here with me, Tim?
Oh yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for bringing the energy. You were right. Ruben and Ed would have been a great selection. I know you were huffing and pawing about huffing and on about I don't know, about all the Burt Loper thing. I know I could just feel you seething with anger about all those questions I had about or the one question about Burt Loper.
I was also just seething in anger a second ago because I saw on KSL's Facebook they were sorry, excuse me.
COVID.
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 They were talking with Mike Love.
Ugh.
And and they referred to him as the leader of the Beach Boys. I cannot let that go.
Not gonna get any love from the Limp
That is the
Bizkit.
sin. That is the sin of all sins, as far as
Like Mike Love was not the leader of the Beach Boys. He's a joke.
Well, he's hopefully we're getting early results on if he's going to win the mayor of Kokomo tonight, and it's not looking good.
They're playing
It's
at
not looking good.
Tuacahn, so COVID be damned.
Jesus Christ, Mike.
The endless, little,
Yeah.
I'll take you down to Tuacahn.
Kokomo must come to Tuacahn.
Brian, why are your songs so weird? I'm Mike Love. I've got Kokomo, and it'll take 30 years for me to figure that out. Yeah. And Brian Wilson's like, well, I'm just coming up with revolutionary stuff here. Fuck you.
Throw up the COVID-19.
Yeah, Mike Love played a Trump fundraiser in Orange County a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I saw that.
As the Beach Boys, and then Brian Wilson got pissed, as he should.
We're all having 1,000 different conversations.
When he closed the show with all the classic Beach Boys stuff, that's all the hits. I was just like, dude, you should have ended with. You should have done that stuff in the beginning. Just called it good. Just finished Pet Sounds. Called it good.
That's when the acid was wearing off Tim.
And it's his cousin, right? Isn't it Brian Wilson's cousin, Mike Love? Like you couldn't find it. What did he sing? Alto?
I think he's been the Square. Hasn't he been the Square for the past 50 years? He's been the Square the entire time.
Oh man,
he's always been the Square. He did sing. He was like the annoying nasally voice.
Yeah.
And if you've ever seen him, he'll sometimes pretend to play saxophone.
Years you've heard my voice.
You might be able to find a clip of Mike Love actually playing saxophone, and it's hilariously bad.
No, the most uncomfortable.
One of my earliest memories is seeing the Beach Boys at the Washington Monument on the 4th of July.
Jesus. Well, this will go down as one of the most awkward moments in the history of time.
It is so beautiful.
The Beach Boys get accepted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and Mike Love. Ugh.
He goes on like a crazy rant.
Listen what he goes off about. It's insane. 1988.
How many
Thank you,
Wilson
Elton,
brothers?
for that wonderful induction.
Brian Wilson's so pissed. He's just like
he gets so mad.
And then Mike Love comes up.
Half of.
Okay.
And the reason why.
Oh God, here we go. You got to listen to this.
You heard.
So all the
Brian,
Wilsons have spoken.
Why
yeah.
We started making music, and the reason that keeps us going, and it sounds corny, but you can hear it in the harmonies. Those of you who are musicians, and the reason why people like the Beach Boys is because
is he wearing a sailor's hat?
Harmony.
But it's UCLA.
We love music and we love harmony, and we love all people too.
Oh God.
Well, except Democrats, so not a lot of black people either.
To school, high school, my cousin Brian and I would jump over the fence, ditch class, we'd go surfing. Now we couldn't surf very good, but it was a whole lifestyle thing. We would listen to the music, the R&B music of the time, and some of our favorite records were the doo-wop type of deals. And
this is 88?
Harmony. And I think it's wonderful to be here tonight, but also
so this is 32 years ago?
Yeah.
That there are other people who aren't here tonight. And those are the people who have passed away. Those are the obvious ones. But the other not-so-obvious ones are people like Paul McCartney, who couldn't be here tonight because he's in a lawsuit with Ringo and Yoko.
Oh my God.
He's using this to do it. This is during his acceptance speech.
That's what he sent a telegram to some high-priced attorney in this room, you know? Now that's a bummer, because we're talking about harmony, right, in the world. If we can't get it together in America and in England in harmony within our groups, I mean, believe it. You can believe it. The Beach Boys have their own interest scene or whatever you call it.
He's talking about harmony while Brian Wilson wants to rip his fucking throat out 5 feet away from him.
But that's a bummer when Ms. Ross can't make it, you know?
Like he's talking about Diana Ross
Yes.
can't make it? Oh my God, he's He is going into the. He's definitely
The
going
Beach
into the
Boys
negative
continue to do
negative vibes
about-
only.
This is
Go
negative vibes only. Negative.
About
It is a-
180
This is exactly what I'm
performances last year.
trying to avoid tonight. This is
I like to
exactly
see
what
the
I don't want tomorrow.
Up tops match that.
Guy who
I see you, Florida. I see you, Florida. You
Florida
couldn't
looks
make it
like
to the
Mike
party,
Love.
Florida. I see you. See you, Georgia. You
I like-
flirted with us.
Wait, everyone's booing now.
Like
What did he
the
just
Beach
say?
Boys that continue to do we did about 180 performances last year. I like to see the mop tops match that.
Who the fuck are the mom tops?
The Beatles. One of them has been dead for
In
8 years.
88?
One of them was murdered.
One of them was murdered 8 years ago.
I like to see Mick Jagger
get a shitty person, and he's still a shitty person.
Wait, this is amazing.
such a-
This is listen to this.
I think he randomly insults Dylan too. Right?
Well, wait, listen. Keep.
I like to see Mick Jagger get out on his stage and do I Get Around versus Jumpin' Jack Flash any day now.
Why?
Mike loves Big Beef.
Unprovoked.
Mike
sir.
loves Big Beef.
Positive vibes only.
I'd like to see Mick Jagger do.
I'd like him to sing my songs and not his. What the fuck?
Now, a lot of people are going to go out of this room tonight thinking that Mike Love is crazy.
Yep.
Well, they've been saying that for
Yes,
years.
they are. I'd like to see.
Ain't
I'd like
nothing
to see
new
Nelson
about that.
Mandela be freed, and then try to sing a version of
I'd like.
of Barbara Rand, and then it'd be bad.
I'd like-
Send him back to the South African prison
Yeah.
where he came from.
I'd like to see the traveling wheelbarrows do Kokomo.
What I'm talking about is forget this room. The United States is
Oh my God, here we go.
6% of the population in the world. That's why I came here tonight with
so
Muhammad Ali.
What the hell is he talking about?
Muhammad,
He's got
salam
him on drugs.
alaikum.
He's on
Did
drugs.
he just say a word? That the
He
people
just
would
said
made up?
salam alaikum to Muhammad Ali. Who's probably like, I don't want any part of this.
Why are you dragging me into this?
What?
Throw up a Black Power salute.
This man is insane.
Ah, Muhammad's, I'll
Standing
take it.
up, Muhammad.
I guess Muhammad's like, I'll take it. He's bringing up Muslim, the state of Islam. I'm fine with that.
I didn't hear you
Oh,
say
wait. Oh, Jesus! Now this is what I would do. Now I'm getting so antsy. I take the mic. I'm just gonna rip this out. Okay, there's something else I want to say.
I didn't hear you say alaikum salam.
Oh, Jesus, God! All right, that's where we ended. That's done with that.
And
Anyway,
that's when the entire room erupted in fire.
but let's go really quickly.
Also be noted that Mike Love is the one who was always like that. We're clean. We don't do drugs or anything. Well, what the fuck? If he's not doing drugs,
on drugs.
that's worse. Like if you're not on drugs and behaving like that, then you're just.
He was either on drugs or just has the most absolute disproportionate ego / self-perception ever, like sociopathic bullshit.
There is a Facebook group called Mike Love is a douchebag, by the way.
Yes, into
you
that.
want to keep up on Mike Love douchebaggery.
Into
That's
that.
my recommend of the week.
Well, let's get to great.
You're gonna subscribe to that right now.
Great segue, by the way. Great segue. Great segue. We are doing recommends really quickly. We'll get to recommends. We'll end the show at 11 o'clock, 3 hours into our broadcasting day.
Yeah.
Lewis, great pick. What did you pick this week?
Well, I mean, this is some serious getting back to the positive vibes.
Yeah.
This is one of my
Yeah,
favorite
positive
things.
vibes,
So this is Ricky Jay's one-man show that was filmed by David Mamet that aired a few years ago.
Let that sink in really quickly.
They were very good friends. Ricky was in Ricky Jay was in a bunch of his movies, and
You would know, yeah.
But it's Ricky Jay and his 52 assistants, and it is it is absolutely wonderful.
Yes.
Ricky Gervais looking a little bit like the guy from InfoWars right there.
Well, by the way, this is Ricky J.
Ricky Jay. Did I say
not-
Ricky Gervais?
No, you never did. Clay's,
Oh, sorry.
Clay's
My bad.
his shirt
No.
his shirt's
I didn't realize-
the bounce of light off of his shirt is starting to affect his brain. Ricky J. And it's Ricky J. You might know from Boogie Nights. He was in a couple of Paul Thomas Anderson movies as well.
Had a
Wait, I know Scotty J from Boogie Nights. Nights.
It was. Is it Scotty J? I don't remember. But anyway, I highly recommend this as well.
And then he's also in Magnolia. He
Yep.
narrates the opening sequence.
Oh, so
Yes, that's right.
But he was kind of roundly considered one of the greatest close-up magicians and sleight of hand artists of all time. And so this is his one-man show, and it is absolutely wonderful. He was.
Oh, I recognize him from Boogie Nights now.
Yeah.
He's not Scotty J.
I went through a Ricky J phase earlier in the pandemic when I was like, I feel like I saw an old Atlantic article that was retweeted by him.
Yeah,
not him, but someone else.
Yeah, there was a fantastic kind of profile about him.
How to
in the
give
New
love
Yorker.
to Ricky J for late hanging on to the double-breasted suit coat.
Right. As long as possible. As long as the day is long. No, this is a great. I've watched clips of this before. I want to rewatch it again. This is a great recommend of the week. All day. I got all the time in the day for Ricky J.
What's
Great.
mine? I threw one in there. I don't even remember. What is it?
It's about subscribing to DoorDash. Getting DoorDash.
No,
and,
skip the ad. Skip the ad. Oh, shit. Yeah, dude.
What is this?
Would you fast forward to 5 minutes in? Fast forward to 5 minutes in and turn the audio up.
Is this it? Or do you want further?
5 minutes. 5 minutes in, please.
Okay. This is.
There, yeah.
You want 5 exactly?
These are 5 minutes in.
Okay.
So the way it works is this area right here is called a mud room. So people actually, they come down a stair right here. This is the mud room. They can disrobe. You got more storage in here. There's a shower in here for decontamination. They would shower off, and then they would go into the bunker, and then they would close this door behind them, and they would be locked in. So when you step in, you've got your shower and your toilet. So this is a regular flushing toilet.
Wait a minute. Do you walk?
It's called the overpressure
Sorry.
glass valve.
Wait, hold on.
What happens is
You walk right? You decontaminate and then you shit right away? Is that what's going on?
Like we're talking the.
What, Clay? Set this up. What the hell is this?
This is the hellfires of Earth are pouring down upon you, and you just lock the door and then you take a shit.
Dude, last time I was buying a house like 10 years ago, we saw a place in Sugar House that had a nuclear shelter bunker underneath of it.
Whoa.
You're in like the basement room. And
He's showing you the exhaust system for the pooper right there.
Sorry, that's insane. In Sugar House, you saw one of these?
Yeah, dude. You like there's like the entrance is behind a mirror in a bedroom. And you went down like a conduit pipe like that with like stairs.
Oh, with Mormons in the like the mid 20th century, doomsday rooms were very in vogue.
Right. And once you got down in there, there's another cylinder buried in the ground, and one had like storage. The other one had like
Jesus.
I had a best friend
feet under the yard, and it had like a little pump to bring down fresh air. And I just looked at my wife down there. I was like, I could grow so much weed.
I had a best friend in high school whose dad had an elevator. It was a piece of carpet that would just go, and you would go down to a secret bunker. But these guys, this is the largest secret bunker company in North America. It's a Texas company, and they have amazing bunkers. And I was just surprised.
What, are you getting fucking paid by them? What the hell's going on here, Clay?
No,
this is the largest bunkers you've ever seen in the world. These are fantastic product. You got to order them at 100.
I was just amazed by like, okay, the world is ending. The world is ending. I need a porcelain toilet to take a dump.
Yes.
Like, come on, man.
How many ads are they selling on this
water,
video?
man. You need water. You need space for water and food. Like every single space that your butt is taking up.
It's a good thought, though, Clay.
Now that you mention it, I don't recall seeing a toilet in that bunker.
And also, by the way, if hellfire is raining down in the form of a nuclear war, you're shitting your pants right away. I would shit. That's like, so it's smart that it's like, okay, I'm back in. I'm inside now. I'm so scared. I'm gonna blow my pants out. Well, anyway, always good to think about shit at the end of the world, and we are almost at the end of the world with tomorrow's announcement of the complete regime change. We are moving away from
Regime
democracy.
change. That's what we're going with right now. Regime
Going through regime change. It's a positive energy. It is towards the end of our broadcast night. That's why we do what we always do.
We're done with Limp Bizkit.
We're done with. Well, we're going to hang out afterwards. We gotta be cognizant of those who are in the room here who need to go. So we're going to end our broadcasting night, but we are going to keep hanging out. Well, it's not over yet. We got plenty of time to hang out. You can join us. If you're watching YouTube right now, the Zoom link is there. Join us. We're going to keep hanging out. We just won't be broadcasting. But this is where we go through. It's like the 3 stars of the night, but we only have 1 star. This is where we award the Husky Boy of the show, and of course it goes to my good friend to my left, Lewis Godfrey. You are this week's Lewis. You are Husky Boy of the week.
My cup runneth over.
You are Husky Boy of the show.
Is that Husky Boy still wearing his Halloween
I
costume?
think I'm just going to continue wearing it. The little Lord Fauntleroy.
little Dutch Husky Boy.
Oh, shit, you got a Husky Boy.
It makes him even more attractive.
That's why Lewis has to leave as soon as possible. Thank you, Lewis.
I have to flee back to Southern California.
Go back to that weird, that lefty.
To Holly Weird.
Yeah, Holly Weird.
Lewis, Prop 22, when you come back, we got a lot of shit to talk about. Prop 22.
Prop 22, man.
Well, just if you got a lot of shit to talk about, get into your bunker and shit your asses out right away once you get inside. But Lewis, congratulations, you are this week's Husky Boy of the show.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for letting me sit in on the show.
Absolutely, I'm so glad you're here.
This has been fun as hell.
Well, I'm glad to see you. We live states apart, but it always makes me happy to see you, my friend. We go through who has joined the show. Tim, final thoughts on the show, my friend. Final thoughts on the show, Tim.
Except for the some inaccuracies and the Burt Loper piece.
What the fuck?
Listen, Tim. We have if you go to our website, there's a submission form for any problems you had with the show. We're happy to look over them, but we do need them documented. So thank you, Tim. What?
Yeah, you kind of missed out on the Ruben and Ed.
I know.
Being filmed at.
My cat can eat a whole watermelon.
Moving on from Tim Roberts.
I got beef.
All right. You hang out, Tim. Hang out, Tim. We're not done.
Question. I'm going to defend you, Ryan.
Thank you.
He did couch the question in according to the Utah website.
This is my guy.
He intentionally, basically.
That's why we got Quizmaster. That's why we got Quizmaster.
I've worked with Visit Utah. You can't expect those jokers to get anything.
All right, Tim. You go on. You start your own goddamn broadcast to go off against them, for Christ's sakes. Jesus, this energy, this negative energy.
Michael's ass was covered there.
Thank you very much. And by the way, speaking of covering my ass, he always covers my ass. Jeremy, your final thoughts on the show here tonight?
My final thought would be, if you haven't voted, you should probably get off your fucking ass and go vote.
Hell yeah. Anyone in your realm of influence that has not voted?
I know.
I would hope not, but
me too.
Will you be surprised? I think.
How many people are still watching right now?
Very good, Jeremy. Hang out with us for a little bit here. We then move on to Ryan.
They're all the same.
Ryan, your thoughts. You actually joined the fourth. You were the fourth to join. Ryan, final thoughts on the show.
Fourth? Wait, what?
You joined. You were the fourth person to join the show.
Right. Yeah. I am optimistic about tomorrow.
Thanks, bud.
Let's fold it up. It's over, guys.
Yeah, close it up.
I have positive vibes for tomorrow.
Oh.
I think it's going to work out.
Oh, Jesus. I think so. Good luck in your polling tomorrow. Good luck in polling tomorrow.
Oh, Gergie's wants to jump
I know.
in.
That's why.
Before the experts jump in, I will say one thing about tomorrow. Biden wins Georgia.
Oh, that'd be sweet. That'd be amazing. Gerkie, mute your stream, Gerkie.
So I'm going to say Biden wins Texas.
Well, if you want,
that's a bit more of a long shot.
Let's wait. We can keep talking about this in the after hours.
Back with Biden wins Georgia.
We can keep talking.
My final thoughts.
Well, hold on. You always jump the gun. Just hold on a second. Gerkie, mute your stream before you join. Jesus, Gerkie, mute your stream. Listen on Zoom.
Gerkie's talking to God knows who.
Gerkie, mute the YouTube stream. Listen to your Zoom.
Also, I think his.
Gerkie, are you there? Gerkie
wants that action. He wants that action. I saw his column today.
I know.
Gerkie's column was good today.
He wants that action.
Gerkie, are you with us?
Quality prediction.
I just was that guy. I don't know how this works. I can't put this down. No. How does this thing happen?
Gurky. By the way, I was gonna send you a tweet from Fox 13 that had you at home on a Zoom call, and I was gonna text you and be like, there is a Miller High Life tall boy 3 inches away in this shot. I know there is. I know there is.
This.
Gurky, final thoughts on the show. We're about to end the live broadcast. We're gonna.
It was my favorite show ever. I
Oh,
thought it was
wow,
so great.
Wow.
You guys knocked it out of the park.
Thanks, bud.
$1 million. Like,
He didn't
Husky
see any
Boy.
of it. He didn't see any of it.
I was watching. Oh, sorry, that was Citizen Kane. I was just watching Citizen Kane.
Were there technical issues?
No,
No. Did you have to shut down and
No.
restart the whole show?
No, never once.
Hey, well then it was a win. It was a win.
Thank you, Gurky.
Standards are low.
Thank you, Gurky. It's like doing the limbo, but it's 10 feet high above you. So thank you very much, Gurk, for doing that.
You didn't hit your head.
You can't hit it. Ryan, thank you. Good luck tomorrow in the polling station. Don't let any of those sons of bitches give you any gruff. We then go to Clayton. Actually, wow, you're the Godfather. You go second. Lewis, you hear your first ever live appearance. You're going back home to Los Angeles. Final thoughts on the show tonight.
It's been a blast, and I'm going to keep the positive vibes going
Please
in my own
do.
mind.
Please do.
As I drive, south and west tomorrow,
Yeah.
and I hope I think we're going to be okay. But let's remain diligent. So,
Lewis, as you drive through Las Vegas, please stop at the El Cortez and put $100 on the bubble craps machine for me. I will pay. I'll pay you back. I want that action.
I'm not going near a casino. I'm not going anywhere near a casino.
I need that alien machine. I need $400 on alien.
Please stop into the biggest vector for COVID of all time and put down $10 for something that I would like to win.
That's what we want. Clayton, your final thoughts on the show here tonight. Final thoughts.
It was great to be. I feel like I was fully back tonight because
Yes.
last night I was just getting off.
Last night?
Last week I was just getting off some crazy wild shit. And then tonight was exactly what I wanted it to be, which was positive vibes, because tomorrow's going to be a wild and woolly ride.
Yes,
and
indeed.
I think it's going to be okay. I'm very positive.
I hope so.
And today went very well. I feel like our music picks were tight. And everything was good. We did it true to form. We have a 2-hour show that went 2 hours and 45 minutes. That's what happens every time. And so,
This is what we
moving
do.
on.
Clay, your thoughts on doing when you said do a positive energy? I think that was great. I think everyone is feeling a little stressed out today. To have a couple hours where you just goof around with some schlubs, some husky boys, and just
I
goof
was
around.
trying to combat that energy. And,
yes, you were.
It worked a little bit. I'm not trying to say we were going to completely defeat it, but
Yes. So I'm going to leave the chat to Lewis. Don't close your computer yet. You're going to let me back in a second. You guys keep hanging out. Everyone keep hanging out. We're going to
I have to pee and stuff.
I know. I'm going to leave it to Lewis. Everyone keep hanging out. If you want to join the Zoom, we're going to have an after-hour show. Just keep hanging out. I'm going to leave for 1 second. I'm leaving it to Lewis because Lewis, you can let me right back in. We will be right back with the after-hours show.
I'm sure there's a bunch of dudes who wants to play poker.
We will talk about that. Lewis, you were in charge. Gentlemen, hang out for a second. We'll be right back. Lewis, it's just you and me now. It's just you and me.
Okay.
And that's why I want to say again, thank you for being here. My final thoughts, of course, vote. Of course, if you haven't, you're a weirdo. Why didn't you vote already? I did that weeks ago. What the hell's going on? I think the Utah model of doing a mail-in ballot is fantastic. I think everyone should do it. Of course, let's get rid of the nonsense. Let's take care of this planet. Let's take care of each other. Just like my good friend Lewis, you are going to be here live. I know how much you love this.
Yeah.
It is time to end the show properly by doing this. It is, of course, we're bringing it back. It's time for a sing-along, Lewis. I know you don't know the words. That's why I'm putting you on the spot right now.
I've seen the movie so many times. I probably should know the words, but
I spent many nights memorizing it so I could do this, but I still forget all the time. We are going to end the show. Please be safe. Good luck tomorrow. If you haven't voted, please go vote. Lewis, get home safe. We'll be back next week. 8 o'clock. We'll see you from the confines of your apartment next week, Lewis, as we always do. If you want to be a part of the show, reach out. It is open to anyone. You got ideas? You want goofs? This is a platform for you. Arizona moon keeps shining from the desert sky above. You know, pretty soon That big yellow moon will light the way back to the one you love. My trail right there to my good friend Lewis Godfrey. So glad you're here, buddy. Shadows on the trail. Little cowboy, close your eyes and dream. All of the doggies are in the corral. All of your work is done. Just close your eyes and dream, little pal. Dream of someone. Joe Biden winning the presidential election. That's what we're hoping for. Let's get rid of the fascists. I mean, that should be not even a thing we have to talk about, but sure. Blue shadows on the trail. Soft wind blowing on the trees above. All the other little cowboys back in the bunkhouse now. So close your eyes and dream of a better tomorrow. Let's hope that the great national nightmare is over.
Tomorrow.
Lewis, so good to see you, my friend. Be safe tomorrow. We'll see you down the road. We'll down the trail. This is our end of our broadcast night. To all of you still watching, be safe. We love you. Polyester Blend will be here for you. Everyone, good night.
Night, Dusty.
Good night.
Good night, Ned. Good night, Ned.